Yeah, so you and Gaia, we are first.
We have to wait though. And I just got the notification that Dash is live.
Really? Oh
Alright.
God, we should go. See the,
Oh, hey.
we should go
Yay.
see the stream. Wait, he's
see
live?
that.
We should go see the stream.
Yo guys,
Hold
why
on,
are
hold on,
we doing
hold on, I
Super
got-
Fight?
hold on,
Let's
I
go
gotta
watch
go-
Dash
I gotta-
stream.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta go. I'm gonna go to the stream, so I guess I'll see you guys later.
He is actually a thief.
Nice.
We have a lurker in the chat. What? A lurker. There's where? It's
We
the
have a
Joker
wild-
boy.
We have a wild dino in.
if we don't move, he can't see us. That's how dinosaurs work, right?
Yes.
Nobody move a muscle.
Where did
Everybody
that
runs
come
away.
No, don't acknowledge him.
from? No, he's talking about fucking.
No, he's not.
Oh.
Why?
Dude.
Oh.
Hey.
How do I flip
Hey.
this back around?
You should have been here when I was explaining the rules. So.
Man.
What game you guys
I heard
playing?
the noise
Super
of
Fight.
someone joining, but I don't hear anybody.
There we go.
Playing
Fuck.
Super Fight. You interested?
Nah.
He's
Nah.
just gonna.
Okay.
He probably was just watch it, then I guess.
You're not interested?
Yeah,
Why? You sound sad, boy.
because I just woke up. I literally was fast asleep. I fell asleep.
Then why
by
are you
accident.
here?
Dude, you should watch. You
Yes.
should watch our. You should watch us play Super Fight. It'll wake you right up. Because you'll be
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Or just falling back to sleep.
Yeah, just there would be a lot of yelling. Alrighty.
A
So.
lot of weeds. No.
Oh, and then Dino,
that is
not Dino, DB.
possible.
DB will fucking blow his fucking lid. Also,
You
I just want to
download
bring.
the Flash.
hold
I'm
on.
going to murder you in your sleep.
Hold on. I just want to bring to everyone's attention. Karateka. Good job at the 532 ping right now, my dude.
Really? It's
574, 576.
100.
Going
Whoa,
even
whoa,
further
whoa.
beyond.
100. You can't even count, bro. It's 150. It's 132.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's. Dude, I'm looking at it right now. I can. It's 624 now.
It was at 7:31 on my side.
He's only hitting. Him and Appender are only hitting about 150s.
It's Aberpenar.
Oh no, he just
Oh,
hit
God.
600.
All right.
Give it 99.99.
Anyway, everyone. All right.
Oh shit, game. Dino, just go watch the stream.
Oh, I have to send something. I have to put something in Discord.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Now what?
Yeah. Okay. Welcome everyone to Tabletop Simulator. Today we're playing Super Fight, the game where everybody makes really weird and random characters and decides who's the best.
I mean,
Yeah.
the example was perfect.
Yeah.
The
The
example.
example I showed for how to play this was Hillary Clinton, that's 10 stories tall but can create clones that are half the size of the previous one, and a child marching band that is irresistibly attractive.
I mean, it's really hard to resist that marching band.
Listen, that's pedophilia.
Who has said anything about sexually attractive?
Listen here, 100. Not if they're seniors and they're 18.
I'm calling the police.
Look, they're a college band.
No,
right?
it said is a child.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah, I
thought
forgot
that,
about
you know,
that.
whatever. It doesn't matter. We're gonna go ahead and play. So we need to determine who goes first. So we doing
The
youngest?
Yeah, youngest and then the one to their left, which is Iron and Gaia.
All right.
So
So Iron.
3 white, 3 black.
Well, you know
So
what?
you-
Iron goes
Iron
first,
go-
and then let's
yeah.
go clockwise from there.
Yeah,
That
it's still be Gaia.
me.
Okay, whatever.
yeah.
It's fine.
All right. Anyway, so the youngest, you draw 3 white cards and 3 black cards, okay? And then Gaia, you'll do the same afterwards. Not yet, though.
So
Okay, I'm just
none of
gonna-
us draw any cards.
No. You only
Why
draw
can you
cards.
see my
during-
cards?
You can't.
Oh, I was gonna say. I thought so.
All right. Anyway, so now you pick one white and one black and place them face down. Okay.
What is the best combination
all right,
you can
so-
come up with?
All right. Well, Guy, now you can draw your cards. By the way.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Now you each pick one white and one black card, and then place them in the center. Like I don't know. Like
All right. Well, so Iron's the
Challenger.
champion.
all right.
Right.
So wait, no, don't. Whoa, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Not
Iron,
you, no, I'm
Iron's the
flipping
champion,
Iron's
right?
It doesn't matter. It just doesn't. That doesn't matter as of right now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This is the first round, so
First
we're
round,
both challengers.
we're competing for right.
I know you just said that you didn't want to play.
We're already.
Already started.
All right.
I'd have to explain.
You have to join the room though.
Only then can you join Discord.
Wow.
Well, yeah, because remember that's the rule.
That's the rule. Yeah.
It's the rule.
Listen, this isn't a partisan issue. This
Let
is
me
just the
let me know when I
rules.
can flip my cards.
Well, I mean, is everyone all right?
I put mine down.
They discard. Yeah, now discard your remaining cards into a pile for white and pile for black. So just put them to the sides of the decks, I guess. They can be face up. They should probably be face up, so we don't think that they're, cards to
Just
draw.
get him over here.
Holy
You
shit!
Slow pokes.
No, that's a black card, you dummy. Black
No.
card, white card.
No, watch.
Yeah. What do you think? We put the
See?
blacks and the whites together.
All right then, you're right then.
It's an Undertale card, so
No,
it's,
that one goes over here.
Oh, it is.
it's a
Oh,
white
it is a white card.
Yeah,
It's
we
an
just
Undertale card, so it's a black top.
That's the worst design I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's
Undertale
true.
is trash
Really
even
is.
outside of its own fucking game.
There we go.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Are you
All right.
guys
Who
ready?
are our fighters?
Our fighters are Ultimate Gohan versus the members of Future Gadget Laboratory.
But Gohan is
A
a
believer.
believer. Oh God.
And it's
And he's convinced the opponent means Bieber bodily harm. But the members of the Future Gadget Laboratory can go Super Saiyan 2.
Oh shit! That's already got Ultimate Gohan down.
I'm gonna
No,
argue in
Ultimate
favor of
Gohan's
Ultimate
stronger
Gohan.
than 2.
Ultimate
Except
Gohan, he's
it's
like
the
Mystic.
members of the. Oh no! Wait. Why am I arguing?
Well, you're allowed to argue in favor of
We're
one.
allowed to.
No. It's supposed to be them arguing. They have to
you have to
convince
say.
us.
Listen, man. You don't fuck with Gohan.
Yeah.
That's a pretty wimpy argument. If you
Come
ask
on, dude. You can make a way better argument.
I don't-
I could make one up right now.
me. Like I'm gonna tell you the stack you already have right now. Sure, it's a Gohan, but that is an entire laboratory of Super Saiyan 2s.
Yeah,
You
but
and-
Gohan Rage Boost.
I have a feeling I don't even have to do my job right now.
All right, well, everyone just put whichever one you think is the
Well,
winner.
no.
just
They
place
gotta
it face
actually
down.
argue.
No. I'm saying whenever you're ready. Whenever you guys are done arguing.
It has begun.
I mean, I'm done. I'm just laughing.
Oh, we do have to establish a challenger and a champion because that's how we have to vote.
Just call him challenger and me champion. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who cares?
This is the first one.
Nope, you're next to the challenger, Iron, so you're challenger.
I mean, I just put my shit there, so.
Do we get a vote or no?
No, you don't
Yeah,
get to vote
all right.
for your own card.
Iron,
I wasn't
make
gonna vote
your
for my own
case.
card. I was gonna vote for the other one.
Oh no, wait. No. We're doing this wrong. So we have the
Yeah, no,
the-
we haven't gotten to the next part yet.
Oh yeah, we have to add more.
Yeah, no, you argue for a little bit, and then you...
No,
add
it's
an
you're,
ex-
you're supposed to
yeah,
get
no.
the whole thing, aren't
Yeah,
you?
the next card, though, as well, yes.
Hmm.
All right, so now each of you draw one random black card. Iron, wake up. Okay, there you go. Now flip it over. All right, now armed with an infinite sausage lasso, or is having a really good hair day. I mean, Ultimate Gohan's always having a really good hair day.
I mean, if you're a believer, I guess you gotta.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, Ultimate Gohan with the old Justin Bieber bowl cut.
Oh god.
Dino,
So you
you,
mean-
It'd be like
Dino, you
Namek
just
Gohan
joined.
all over again.
So you mean him having his previous haircut?
Yeah, his Namek.
His his Namek hair.
Dynamic hair. Oh. I remember that.
The infinite sausage lasso.
What the shit?
But man, we have all seen that what just human believers have done.
Yeah, nothing.
Can you
but-
imagine Ultimate Gohan?
I had no idea.
He will fuck some
Here's
shit
what they
up.
do now.
He'd probably
You guys
do
do that.
just
He'd
as
probably
little
blow
for
up the
humanity.
planet.
He'd probably do just as little for humanity.
And here's
Okay, well
Gohan.
that's all good and everything, but you're gonna be fighting at a place
Now let's find out where our environment is.
in the comic book convention.
So these aren't even
Okay.
real. These are just a bunch of cosplaying losers. And our modifier is. Survey says
The fighters,
fighters are
babies.
babies. So
Damn
it's
it.
baby Ultimate Gohan.
That-
Wait, are we talking like baby from GT, or are we talking like actual baby?
I say baby from GT.
No.
Really, just then
Baby
the
Ultimate
Tuffles without
Gohan
the-
that is a believer and is having a really good hair day, or a bunch of babies that can go Super Saiyan 2 with an infinite sausage ladder.
By the way, you guys better
Oh my
start
God.
arguing.
You guys have to argue because like.
Baby Gohan is gonna shit
All
up.
right, you can't argue your way out of a tin can. So, I'm just gonna put my vote down.
I heard babies. Right.
I'm just gonna say that I've got
Iron, but you don't vote for yourself. You
metric-
don't vote at all.
I wasn't voting for myself.
You can't vote at all.
I'm just gonna say I have a bunch of really cute Super Saiyan 2s.
All right, everyone, put their voting cards down in the center.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can flip these. 'cause
Well, you
they
can't.
could-
I mean, a particular card has pretty much decided this for me.
Yeah. All right, so let's flip them all over now.
Super Saiyan 2 sealed the deal at the beginning
Champion,
of the game.
champion, challenger. So
Oh, thank you,
Gaia
Jacket
is
Carrot
our
Cake.
champion.
Thanks for the pity point.
So I'm
Yeah, well,
sorry, I just can't vote for a believer.
Well,
Yeah. All
I
right. So
figured-
put
I
those cards
figured
in
that'd be a
discard.
great trigger for Gohan.
Okay,
Give me
so
Dino,
so
if you
the
can't figure out how to get
members
in
of
here-
the Future Gadget Laboratory.
Wait,
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 no, no,
are
no,
we-
no, 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 no.
Oh, so we are going with winner stays with their own thing?
Yeah, we're gonna do
Until
that for
three
3 rounds.
Well, no,
Three
because
victories and they're done.
Yeah, 3 rounds.
Okay.
Okay, so
You mean
next.
All right. So now,
Except
Scrap
this changes up. How about
yeah,
that?
these change. These
Yeah.
both change. So.
Yeah. Those conditions change. Go away. All right.
All right.
You know,
so
why not?
now it's
make sure
Chicken
Appender
Carrot
gets a
Cake.
point?
Uh oh.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay.
now you draw 3 black and 3 white.
Okay. Let's do that. And that.
You just right click and press draw.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I did.
Yeah. All right. Now pick 1 white and 1 black. And put them face down.
Okay, who do I get? What do I have here?
Alright, I want to hear some actual like
I wanna see-
passion
yeah.
for your characters.
Yeah, I was getting more passionate about this than you were.
Yeah, I don't want to like, come on.
Just I want to hear. Well, you know, it's yeah. I want to hear like, no, shut the fuck up. My guy would win because he's super powerful and he's got trash cans for legs.
Yeah,
So
that would
he'll fucking
definitely-
take out the trash with his goddamn kneecaps.
Alright. Here we
Okay,
go.
man.
We got a person.
Yeah. So
It
our
is.
person is Magetta.
Who the fuck is Megetta?
He's the robot dude from Dragon Ball Super.
Oh.
And Magetta Metalman. All right. So Metal men are incredibly vulnerable to insults, but that probably whether or not that plays into this or not. He already can shoot fire out of his mouth, so now he can shoot bees and fire, or is it
Fire
flaming
bees!
Is it fire and bees? Then the fire would kill the bees, or is it flaming bees? I say flaming
I'm
bees.
saying flaming bees because that just sounds metal. All right. so
No, he's the metal dude.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fucking metal as fuck, dude. What?
Okay, so I get rid of the other cards I had.
Yeah, discard those and then draw an additional random black card.
Okay, those are the other 2 white cards I
Just put 'em
had.
in- yeah, just put 'em in the discard.
Zash, just stop trying.
Don't shut. Just shut your mouth, man.
What are you trying to do now?
I'm helping
Shut up,
Dino.
man.
Yep. Put that back.
He is having a hard time. I've seen him. I've seen the little notification for him playing Tabletop Sim. I think like 5 times already now.
Ah, come on.
All right. Anyway, now draw your 1 black card
1 black card.
and then place
Just-
that.
Oh, no, not that
Not the
deck.
whole deck, you dummy.
I didn't mean it.
That's cheating.
Okay.
And your random attribute is place it down.
If I can ever get over there.
All right, there you go. Good job.
There you go.
It's upside down.
Oops. But know this.
Has
Has
2
two extra
arms.
arms.
So he's
Oh,
so
God.
you're- so.
That's actually kind of cool.
All right. Now let's move on to our modifier and our location. Location first
Where is our destination?
on pins and needles.
Well,
Oh,
I
God.
only
Well,
one.
I'm like, yeah. The fight's
Fighters
already-
are invisible.
Oh my
Oh.
god, flaming bees that are invisible!
So invisible flaming bees with 2 extra arms, Magetta,
Okay,
versus
so
invisible infinite sausage lasso Super Saiyan 2 future gadget laboratory member.
so I feel we should definitely have this a little bit organized. Should we don't vote yet? They gotta actually
You gotta
know.
argue in favor.
Okay, should we have the challenger actually describe their argument first, because the
They're the challenger. Yeah, they have to step up and tell
Alright.
them.
All right, so
Okay, so-
explain yourself. Why would you win?
The reason I would win is because, first of all, I'm an Iron Man. So,
No, middleman.
I'm a middleman. So, pins and needles have no effect on me. Plus, I'm shooting flaming bees out of my mouth, since I apparently have a flamethrower already. And also, I have 2 extra arms than normal. So,
Yes, but how does this help you win?
the thing is, I can't feel the pins and needles. You can. So, even though we're invisible, I can find you easy.
I
And
just imagine a bunch of people going, ow, 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 and then just Magetta like spinning his arms like a fucking blender.
yeah, just like Zangief from Street Fighter, like,
Mm.
Dino's here.
All right,
hey, Dino.
is that okay? I'll pull.
Look at that
Dino.
500 ping!
Hey, Dino. Okay.
Oh, sorry,
Alright.
600.
Good for you, man. Look at this.
One
know how
Okay,
to
just
play
just
now.
just
I got
just listen, just listen and watch. You'll pick up on it in a bit.
Pick your color, by the way, as well.
Okay. Oh, one of you already took. You already
This is
took
the
my color.
location.
Well, that's too bad. I'm sorry.
Okay,
What
so
color's left?
so who owns the champion? I forget.
Gaia,
Gaia.
And against, yes,
Counter
this guy.
arguments.
what's your counter argument?
Champions.
Well, every fighter is invisible,
Um,
so how would the flaming bees help?
if they hit somebody, they should be able to be known easily. They will be burning.
But they're invisible. The bees will either be ramming into each other because they're also invisible, or not knowing where the fuck they are.
Regardless, if I set one of your guys on fire,
Anyway, who said these bees can light people on fire? They're just flaming bees.
well, think about it. Not this. This.
The
Who's-
question.
It doesn't say specifically that my bees are susceptible to the flames I'm spewing out from my mouth.
The question you should be asking is he allergic to bees?
Oh, shut it, Dino.
That's
Dino,
actually
did you
kind
pick
of
a color yet?
It's probably a
I'm
member.
so
Is
loading,
this your
alright.
is your strong counter argument? Because I got one big question for you. How are your dudes going to even scratch the Metal Man?
I mean, remember
You
we looked at
described how you
Vegeta.
can get around the bees, possibly, but you haven't described how you could even fathom winning.
Yeah, two extra arms on Vegeta. I mean, did you watch that fight?
Nope.
A fucking Super Saiyan Blue couldn't dent that dude. What makes you think you can win?
The only thing that could get him eliminated was Vegeta insulted him and then he went and cried
Well,
Well, the first time.
the first time.
I could always attempt to invis my way around and wear the shit out.
It's a
Wow.
it's a Metal Man.
Robot Man. All right, well, are we done with our arguments?
I mean, at this point, I know who I'm voting for. Do any of you have any final words?
I am
No?
Iron Man.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to win, by the way, you have to really dig deep and actually argue your dude.
It would be helpful if I knew who half of these shits are.
You can just search it up, figure it out. Use
I
a
haven't even
Google.
watched Super, but I have played Fusion, so I know who Megeta is.
Yeah, he's a big
Look.
robot.
He's the big
too
robot.
lazy
He's actually
to-
kind of cool looking.
Yeah, he's cool, but he's kind of dumb as well.
I'm too
Alright.
lazy to look. things
Dino,
up.
did you throw yours in?
He's not. He's
He
not,
hasn't picked
even
the color
loaded
yet.
color yet. He hasn't. He's essentially
Would
still
you
not
pick a
playing.
color? Okay, well, you know what? You're
You
not
could,
voting this round. Okay, so we had the three thrown in.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
Challenger,
And we have-
challenger,
Oh,
challenger.
that's a land.
All right, so
Slide.
now Kate is our new champion, and
And
I
you
shall take on the role of challenger.
Oh boy.
So we'll throw your champion cards over here.
Okay.
Champion. For obvious reasons. All right, now someone switch out the locations and shit while I get my cards.
I'll do the location.
1, 2, 3.
Well, no, don't draw the location
Yeah.
yet.
Just get rid of them.
Just get rid of
Yeah,
those.
that's what I was doing.
Okay, somebody pick back their card.
Your voting card.
Someone left their card.
Yeah, by the way, Dino, if you planning on actually playing, you gotta pick a color.
Yeah, that's yours.
Yeah, that's probably mine.
He's probably
well-
still loading in.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Okay,
Yeah,
well.
alright,
Yeah, it
so-
takes some time, so you might not be around for the next round.
think-
Hey, Demi, what's up?
I think this might be a compelling argument,
Oh boy.
Didn't
but
mean
we'll
it.
figure it out once we
It's
get
It's
our.
fine.
Once
So
everything's set.
the
My challenger.
the challenger I present to you is 101 Dalmatians. But they all have 5 super strong invisible arms.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! That's fucking
And
horrifying.
get your modifier.
Hold on, I'm putting my I'm
Here,
discarding
I'll
my
go
card.
ahead and draw it because it's always the top card anyways.
How dare you?
You're doing stuff. Alright, your modifier is has a Goomba mask.
So all of them
Wait.
look like Goombas, and all of them have 5 super strong invisible arms.
And
So
there's
it's a-
101 of them.
Yes. All right.
Dino's gone.
Now let's get
battle
our modifier
stage.
and location.
Oh my god, no.
You guys are fighting at in a giant hamster ball.
With
Oh.
all the fighters riding unicorns. So now it's 101 Dalmatians riding 101 unicorns with 505 super strong invisible arms. Actually, I don't know if that's the math that works out.
That is correct math, yes.
Yeah,
Thank-
and all
I'm
of
good,
them
I'm
have
good.
Goomba masks. Now, the next question: do the unicorns on my side also wear Goomba masks?
Sure. Sure.
So that's
Oh my
202
Technically,
Goomba
it says has a Goomba mask.
All right,
So-
well then, yeah, but if it applies to the fighter, which the
Then
fighter
obviously
is
it's 101 Goomba masks. That's it.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
So
Arguments begin.
argument. Let's go. All right. So they might not be able to, per se, get through and punch and dent Megeta's armor, but 101 Dalmatians with 5 super strong invisible arms could overwhelm him with absolute force because they could, with their super strong invisible arms, with all of them punching at you or whatever they would do because they're dogs, so like more like hop at you with like 5 super strong invisible arms, that would just be enough force together to push you off a stage, or in this case, in the giant hamster ball, make it spin and break you through it maybe. Or at the very and remember, we're not just talking about Dalmatians. We're talking about 101 Dalmatians, which means it's like the Disney 101 Dalmatians, right? So they're kind of smart because they talk.
Apparently.
So they're a little bit smart. They're like people smart doggos.
They can throw insults.
So like they're people smart doggos, so they have problem solving skills of an adult, right? Or about that much based on the movie.
Yes.
And all of them with those super strong invisible arms and their Goomba masks could definitely take down Magetta. Even with flaming bees and you having 2 extra arms, you're not beaten. I'm sorry, but like 101 doggos. These are the dogs that the fucking fire department use. So your
By the
fucking
way,
flaming bees?
100. Those dogs were puppies.
Yeah, so you're basically gonna attack puppies or attack your horrible.
Yeah, like that's another thing. You can fucking kill puppies? What the fuck is wrong with you? Soulless machine.
Well, first of all, yes,
You're a
am
soulless
just a
machine.
soulless
Just that,
machine.
that insult alone would send you crying from the stage. So,
God
what's your
damn it.
counter argument, fucko?
Well, yes,
what I thought.
I am a soulless machine, but considering that we are in a hamster ball, which, by the way, how big is it even? It probably is crowded as fuck in there, especially with the unicorns. So,
Well, just imagine the poop. It's toxic just to imagine it.
Yeah, he's gotta make his counter argument.
Thing.
well, now, yes, the thing is, I can spew fire and bees from my mouth. And since this is so crowded, I can just set everything, one of you, on fire. And the 2 extra arms, well, I could always just do my
Dude,
spin.
we'd
move.
overwhelm you with sheer numbers. Yeah, we might lose like 70 of them, but by the end, the remaining 30 could easily
And
wear you
31.
down.
31.
But are your doggos even smart enough to realize that
We
I'm
just went over
susceptible?
this. We just went over this. It's 101 Dalmatians. They have problem-solving skills.
But do
And
they
they
even
can
know about the
speak.
insults? I know. but
learn.
Do they know?
Yeah, they do know.
Clever girl.
They do know. So, you're dealing with 101 Dalmatians that are fucking smarter than your robot ass. And also, actually, Magetta isn't a robot. We keep calling him a robot, but that's actually probably racist because he's just a metalman.
Metalman, yeah.
Robot.
But yes, but
So I'm not hearing much more than, well, I could light you on fire. Yeah, but you can't light 101 things on fire at the exact same time.
well, that depends on the ball that we're in. How big is it?
Also, I'm pretty sure that would melt the hamster ball, which makes it kind of easier for us to maneuver. Because if it's just a giant hamster ball, it's still made out of the same materials of a hamster ball, and the magma lava bee things that you'd be spewing would melt it. And with our super strong invisible arms, we could guard it.
Well, I got who I'm voting for.
All right, so
Yep. I'm not
everyone-
even sure at this point.
All right, so everyone, place your votes.
Place
I'm
your
gonna just
bets.
go with this one.
I know everyone's gonna go for champion already, but yeah. Let's flip them. We have everyone. Dino, are you gonna be here, or are you just gonna sit here?
It's so loading. It's driving me
Jesus
nuts.
Christ! All right, ready? Flip your cards.
Oh.
Damien, you traitor! You traitorous whore!
Look, all I gotta say is the exact same enclosure thing happened in the show, and they would all melt. All of them.
They wouldn't melt.
They would melt. They're
not how
hotter
dogs
than
work.
magma.
All right,
The
now get your
dogs don't
fucking-
survive magma, and they're puppies.
They
On
have super strong
unicorns,
invisible
unicorns
arms.
would melt.
And unicorns are
All right,
magic.
So you're the challenger, so get your cards, buddy, because you're gonna have to beat 101 super strong Dalmatians.
Well, at least I don't have to beat Magneto. That would be like fucking difficult.
Magneto?
Magneto.
I said
I am
Magneta,
Magneto.
not
Welcome
No, it's
Magneto.
Magetta.
Hi.
It's Magetta.
Well, I said Magneto.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds more like you said Magneto.
I thought he said magenta.
Dude, I love Magenta is my favorite color. I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna draw this out to a bit. Because I'm gonna draw you out on over my fucking kneecaps and
gets a
fucking
point.
break you in half. Yeah, I should get that point. Yeah, nice.
The champion has yet to survive 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
so Luffy,
what do you got?
Probably because we're utter assholes and
Nah,
make
that
sure
would
the
be
champion
bad.
2 rounds in a row.
Well, remember that third attribute card could be the deciding factor. So just pick what your best one is.
So basically, I remember seeing the first round. I think I saw someone with was it the longest sausage arena in the world?
No. It was an infinite sausage lasso.
yeah, that
Oh,
was it.
I have it right. Yep.
did that sausage come with meatballs?
No.
A team of baby Super Saiyan 2s with an infinite sausage lasso.
Yep.
All right.
Alrighty.
So yeah, doggos might be good, but look, there's only so much that you can do against Monkey D. Luffy.
Uh-oh.
But not only that, he's armed with a Pokeball.
And then you
With
draw a random
Pokeball Go
with
Dexter inside.
Are we talking like Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory? Are we
I'm
talking
saying
about
Dexter's
Blade?
lab.
So
Oh,
all right. So
God.
Clearly
All right.
Dexter's lab.
all right. So Monkey D. Luffy armed with a Pokeball with Dexter inside, and then your next attribute, your random black attribute. You
But I
see.
can't see.
Oh,
Well, good thing Dexter's got glasses at least. He can be like, he's over there.
He's over there.
Easy.
Come on,
Get out of my basement.
my lab. Get out of my laboratory.
Okay.
Stop.
I
All
should
right.
made up very little of my childhood, but
We're
man,
fighting at on a
gigantic
giant
magnet.
magnet.
Uh-oh.
And it's
But-
also
and it's
150
150
degrees
degrees.
Fahrenheit.
Well, if this was
Okay.
me, I'd be
The dogs
stuck.
could survive the molten hot lava of Magetta.
It's only 150. No, they cannot.
They can.
Fahrenheit
they
isn't
beat
that hot.
Look.
Yeah.
Look. You're
They
adding
clearly
attributes that
did.
you don't actually have, all right? You
No,
may
I
have,
know,
you
that-
may
that's-
have bullshitted that last round, but right now you're against me.
All right, fine.
So
Monkey
here's
D.
my
Luffy
argument
can't
here.
see.
All right? A,
Yeah.
Monkey D. Luffy doesn't need to see your ass. He's got that, what was that? The auto dodge thing. Basically, he
Ultra
could just...
Instinct?
No, well, it's basically... I can't remember the actual thing, but it was the ability that basically allows him to anticipate moves. So unless you even on his level, you can't touch him. You could be fighting with 1,000,000 Dalmatians, you ain't hitting them. And also, Luffy is used to fighting against huge crowds of people. Most of his attacks don't even matter. He just does a huge leg whip and just smashes you in. And you may have pretty strong arms. But I'm sorry, but I got my Gatling gun. Basically, I'm gonna punch you so fast you ain't gonna see what hit you. Because
I mean, he can't see either.
Yeah, because I
won't be
can't
able to
see.
see what hit you either because my arms are invisible, dummy.
Well, that's
That's why
fine
you
because
tell him
I can anticipate them. I don't need to see them.
Can I say something on that?
On top of that, I got Dexter with me, so he's got all sorts of little mechanical devices. So if
Not
I
on
wanted,
him,
he's gonna
ever.
pull
He
out
barely has it on him.
what?
He barely has anything on him at any
No,
one
he's always
point.
got like a button or something.
No, he's got like a fucking protractor on him, or a compass. Like
No,
he's
he
got.
doesn't. He always got something. He even brought that whole.
Oh yeah, no,
like
he
he's
does
got the
usually bring,
war
like, a little
suit.
remote. He usually does bring some
Yeah.
some little remote.
So he's gonna have like his mechanical war suit, so Dex ain't gonna die off just immediately, and he probably shoot missiles and shit or whatever at people.
I have a quick question. Are we talking about Luffy from Luffy from
Yes, it's Monkey D. Luffy.
yeah.
So,
time sleep,
Also,
time
there
to
ain't
get-
no way you're gonna hurt me because I'm made of rubber, bitch. Which means all your physical attacks, which is all you could do, is just gonna bounce right off.
That's not all right. So let me explain my end of this. All right. So listen. Right, we've already established 101 Dalmatians, 505 super strong invisible arms. The invisible part doesn't matter because you're already blind as fuck. So we've already established with this. I don't need to damage you. The pure force of 505 super strong invisible arms would be enough to push you
No,
off
you
of this
okay?
gigantic magnet.
I'm gonna have to
Because-
stop you
listen,
there. Rubber Man.
Guys, remember the battlefield.
Yeah.
It's a giant magnet.
Yeah, gigantic magnet.
Oh wait,
Magnets don't
Dexter's
do anything
fucked.
to rubber, so Dexter's fucked. His fucking he's
been nerfed.
glued to the floor.
Neutered right there.
He's been glued to the floor, right? But Monkey D. Luffy. All right. So if you've seen real rubber, and if you even want to go with cartoony rubber physics like him, he still has been pushed back by the force of punches before. It's not like you punch him and then he's like got like a gyroscope head and his head doesn't move anywhere and his body does, and then he just snaps back into place. He gets hit and knocked around a whole hell of a lot. And so the force of a punch could indeed hit him and knock him away. So with 505
Wait,
super
I have a
strong-
counterpoint to that.
The one after this time skip or the one before?
Listen, just stop
Yeah.
that. Don't ask.
I established after time skip.
Yeah, well, I assume so because
But just so we know, the dog. You guys are still blind, and the dogs are super strong. You said. He knows
Well, no,
this,
I have a counterpoint to his talking about the force and pushing me and things.
all right.
Okay.
Well,
I was
let
just
me
waiting
get-
for I was waiting for you to finish all your counter argument.
Well, I mean, again, overwhelming with sheer force. You might like the old. I'll give you a bit of an advantage. It's like it'll be like a Dynasty Warriors game because like if we surround you, you could just like do a sweep kick with your giant rubber leg. I could see that. But super strong invisible arms, we can guard that shit. We can form like like the Romans did with the fucking turtles with their shields. Like you could form formations like that.
All
You
right.
could have towers. You can there's a whole lot you can do with momentum and arms and 505.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what you can do. with
So I have
all of
one big counterpoint to you. Luffy has an ability that if you ain't on the same level as him, you're down. Like an
Well, how
entire
do you know that these
area.
super strong invisible arms aren't on his level?
Hang on, what was it called? Luffy, what was the thing that they used called
His
Haki or
gears,
something?
like second gear and third
No,
gear.
no, no,
and
no,
shit?
no, no. So in the next season, when you, there's like the whole
Well, it's
jumping
in the
on
next
air and
season, so it's not even out yet.
thing. No, yes, it is. It's in the anime.
Then why is it in the next season?
Hang on, King's something. I can't remember what it was called. Just give me a second. Abilities.
Well, you're talking about the English
Shush.
version or the non-English dub?
No, it's in the Japanese version.
Oh,
Okay.
Macarena doesn't count.
What?
Well, that still counts
Why would it
That's-
not count?
It's
because Dino doesn't like reading things in Japanese because he's a fucking loser. Just kidding.
I
About
read
that last part.
entire
You're not a
Hunter
loser.
x Hunter series in
You're not a
Japanese with
loser,
my
it's just-
brother.
I that was just a thing that came out of my mouth.
Okay.
Don't need to watch. I
Give me
still
a
need to watch
second.
Dragon
But
Ball
it's
Z.
not inaccurate.
Anyway, so because you're saying it's in the next season. That's like saying, well,
No. That's it's
episode one-
post time skip. It's like the first thing that he does post time skip, which I'm already establishing is the thing that he does. It's a normal thing. Oh wait, hockey. That's what it's called. Okay.
hockey. That's a okay sport.
All right. So he
At
has
least you
with
can beat the
hockey,
shit out
he
of
has
people.
one of the rare abilities to basically push his hockey onto other people. I can't remember the specific way it works, but what ends up happening is unless you're basically like uber what's a face or whatever, you pretty much get shocked and knocked out. So 101 Dalmatians, yes, I'll grant that they have super strong arms, but the Dalmatians themselves are not likely to survive hockey because they're just basic Dalmatians.
Prove it.
It's Dalmatians.
But prove to me that the 5 super strong invisible arms don't automatically give them that boost as well. That's like that's
Because
kinda
they don't have
special.
hockey.
How do you
they
know?
haven't
Prove
trained
it.
hockey. You don't
Well,
have a card that says they can
but there's-
use it.
But does hockey exist? See, there's your other
Okay.
thing. Does it exist? What
So
was
if
the
you
weird
wanna
point?
throw
Remember-
out that
do you remember
thing-
our podcast?
Okay, look. This is what the whole point of this game is. All right, look. If you want to throw out the King's ability, which basically just knocks out a bunch of people, okay, fine. But the thing is, he's already fought people with super, super fucking strong abilities, many of them at once, and still knocked them all down. People who could throw like giant ass boulders all at once. And one of the things that he could do as a strategy is you come at him, he jumps up, and then he just bashes a huge area of things straight into the ground. And
Yeah.
as I mentioned before, he doesn't actually need to see. He just throws his punches into a big area. And on top of that, while you do say you are using overwhelming force, there is 0 chance that you could actually have all 101 hitting him all at once. You could get maybe 6 to 12 into like all punching him at once. There's not enough surface area.
If these are puppies, like they're small, they can.
Yeah,
cover
but your super strong punches you're saying are like normal, punch ability, right?
I didn't.
They
no,
tiny
they're
fists.
Super, no, they're
They can't be super strong and
invisible.
tiny.
Yeah, they can. Have you seen Zeno?
Okay,
Like,
so you're
size
adding
has
that
nothing
you're
to do with
adding
strength.
that they're
Ant-Man.
tiny.
No, well, they don't have to be tiny. If they're
'Cause-
just super strong invisible arms, whether they're tiny or not, has nothing to do with it. The
Yeah,
point
but
is,
you can't have 2 of them existing in the same place. They're just invisible.
You're not understanding what I'm getting at, though. Is they don't have to exist in the same place. They all only have to exist in the same area, and it's not about all 101 hitting at the same time. It's the constant, unyielding force,
Which I can
can
do right back at you, is what I'm saying.
prove it.
Okay, so he can activate second gear, which then kicks up his speed. His
you
speed
can't see
goes
with.
beyond what you can see, which means that he takes his already faster than you can see punches.
Incredible sight.
And that doesn't matter. I'm just going to be punching a huge area of fists.
So you're just gonna punch around with for nothing.
Yeah, I don't need to see. Plus, not to
Yeah.
mention, I don't need to see. I can actually just sense you.
Well, okay.
Because of
I'm
the
not-
use of hockey, another thing that he could do, it's one of the reasons why people who aren't, trained enough to actually be able to hit him can't hit him. But on top of that, it has other abilities which just allows you to anticipate movements, motions, and all that without being able. You don't even have to see them to do it.
I'm just saying, like,
So,
all right,
by not
'cause
being
we're gonna-
able to
we're
see
gonna
is
go in
not a
circles.
deficit.
We're gonna go in circles with this, so I
Okay.
think we should just call it here. Everyone, put your cards down, because I like I said, we're just gonna go in circles with this.
I'm just putting mine here.
All right.
I don't know.
Listen, I'm not gonna begrudge anyone for not picking me.
Like you
It-
did
it is-
me.
Well, yeah, that was just because it was funny. I'm not actually gonna begrudge anyone for it.
And not
Everybody
seeing
ready?
the fact
Choose
that
your-
Oh
choose
fuck! I
your
forgot
thing.
his adamant, which means that your punches wouldn't even hurt.
Too late.
All right, 3, 2, 1, flip,
Yeah,
landslide.
I
mean,
figured so.
How are we gonna beat that?
I'm
Alright,
just
well,
being
there
a
you
dick.
go.
Dexter
That
wasn't
should've-
even a factor in that one.
Yeah.
No.
He comes out and is like,
champion.
yes, I have my son. Oh.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yep, iron.
Then that
Be
means he's
damned.
on my side.
Okay, so 3
Redemption.
black, 3 white.
Yes, 3 black, 3 white. Go.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Zeshan. You'll get.
I'll get.
Don't worry, you'll get him next round. But not like me that I can't even get into the
What do you
game.
mean? I won.
You can't even pick a color. What?
If you
Yeah.
until you connect to the game, like. All right, if you're not gonna be able to connect to the game, I don't know, man.
He's
driving
in
me
the game.
now.
He just can't load.
Why is
for
it
some
loading?
That's
reason.
what I'm
right
saying.
now.
Is like, yeah, he's in the game, but like, he's not in the game. He's in the
Yeah,
lobby.
he's just. Yeah, he's like spectating or something.
For the
This
last
isn't even
few-
spectating.
Yeah, for the last.
Oh,
few
yeah.
months, it's been set
Oh.
On 30.
Are
Sorry,
you sure
my-
you can't? Are you sure you don't see any colored circles around?
So, one
I
under.
think
Have you
those
not watched
circles
One
around.
Piece?
Yeah, that you can click those.
Oh.
Yeah, you can. Those are your. And of
Teal,
course, he
really?
goes with the max number.
Hey, One Under. Have you not watched One Piece, by the way?
No, I haven't
haven't
watched
either.
it because it's fucking 700 episodes of
Shoot me in the
garbage.
face, please, right?
It's 700
there's
episodes.
some good stuff in
Period.
there.
I haven't watched it.
Well, not all garbage, but like a lot of that. Holy fuck, dude.
Post the time skip was where I feel it gets better.
Okay, got my cards.
All right, what do you got to challenge?
Challenger.
King Cold absorbed with.
Odd with
A random character and attribute.
Uh oh.
All right, well, I mean, we already know where this is going.
It's
What?
dummy.
Dummy.
Oh, dude, dude, the dummy
Oh.
is actually super fucking powerful, dude.
But
He's absorbed dummy and inherited.
he's
Well,
not
and-
smart.
No. It's a dummy, like a training dummy, but it's possessed by a ghost that can throw knives and use magic attacks.
So
Okay,
basically-
so
So combine that with being able to become mist while holding their breath.
And it's King Cold, which.
And I
is
haven't
on a
even
King-
grabbed my other attribute yet.
hold
Yeah,
on,
alright,
hold
now-
on. So dummy,
No,
as in, so he's got to be possessing the dummy,
No,
or just the ghost.
The dummy is is the ghost essentially, but
Okay.
it appears as the dummy.
Because I'm going to
But he
point out
absorbed
that's probably
dummy.
going to power down King Cold's power, because dummy doesn't have near the same power level.
That's not how that works. It adds to it.
He absorbed. He didn't
Yeah.
fuse.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
absorbed.
Yeah, it only adds to his power.
Okay, so now I draw my regular other attribute.
In before crippling sickle cell anemia.
Oh, dear.
Having a nosebleed.
All right. What do we have? And boom.
Everything they touch turns to hummus.
Now that
Alright, you-
sounds undefeatable.
All right.
Oh
I'm
my
all right, I'm gonna put my card
God.
down. I'm putting my card down.
Already, no arguments needed.
We don't even have the battlefield yet.
I'm putting my card down still.
All right,
All right. What's
we're at Canada.
You're in Canada, and
The
fighters
fighters
are stuck to the ground
to the
10
gr-
yards apart.
Oh.
Well, I
Okay.
have the power of. Well, my turning everything into hummus is worthless.
No, because he has to punch you to hit you,
Oh wait, I can turn it to a mist.
and also you
Yes.
can, also your DBZ so you can shoot key blasts. And
You
dummy
know, the
can
funny
throw
thing
knives.
is we never saw King Cold do it, but we know he can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also, he apparently has the uncanny ability to make Trunks' sword grow to fit his size.
That
Look,
always
look,
bothered
that's not
me,
a
like,
real
how
thing.
does
That's
that
just an
happen?
artistic bad.
I know. I'm just saying that was like, but why though? The sword like tripled in size.
Then just go back to Trunks.
Yeah.
Okay, argument time.
Go.
I
Okay.
mean, I've already got my card.
So
Same.
King Cold, being the father of Frieza, who
He's not as strong by any stretch
No,
of
he
the
is.
imagination.
Oh yeah, he was more powerful.
At the time, not anymore.
At the time, he was more powerful, dude.
but he has also absorbed a ghost from Undertale that can do magic attacks and throw knives. And
Well-
just because he's stuck in the ground doesn't mean he can't freaking hold his breath and become a mist. And everything he touches turns to hummus.
So you can't.
What is Luffy gonna do against that? Even with
So-
Dexter.
So there are you done? You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
So your mist isn't going to matter. Because as I mentioned before, Luffy's a hockey user. He has fought characters who are mist before. The thing is with hockey, you can what was it called? Hard accurate, no. No, that's the adamant. Okay, so there's basically a use of hockey that allows you to basically just hit somebody with an extra force. If you're mist, if you're lightning, if you're pure fire, it doesn't matter. It will hurt like a truck. So even if you miss, that doesn't matter. I can still hit you. I realize that you're King Cold. However, King Cold is a bit sleazy. I don't know. It's like in the world of DBZ, when somebody hasn't fought for a long time, they tend to get shit. And since you had Frieza with you all this time, you're probably a bit shit.
No, he's
'Cause
way
they-
more powerful than Frieza. You
Yes,
remember-
no. That is interpreted that he was. But
no,
he
like they
kinda,
said, there were 2 power levels, and one was larger than Frieza's.
at the time.
Yeah, when he comes to Earth, they sense 2 power levels, and Cold's was larger than Frieza's.
Okay, another thing I would also
Might
point
also
out is
do
that
that
you
he has
absorbed
similar
something that's
potential.
dead. Because
I'm
Dummy,
back.
if I recall, was a spirit, right?
Well, like it's difficult to explain. All right, so he's a dummy,
What
Uh-huh.
I
but
Life.
it's like it's implied that he's a ghost. It's implied that he's a ghost. That's never fully explained. It's implied that he's like cousins with Napstablook,
Okay.
which is a ghost that you actually meet. It's implied through a lot of small things, but so either absorbing the ghost, it basically, whether or not it just gives him ghostly abilities, or it gives him it still just gives him the ability to float as the dummy did, and shoot magic attacks as the dummy did, and throw knives as the dummy did.
All right. So here's what I was saying that I beat you. This is how I beat you. All right. So I'm Monkey D. Luffy. I'm gonna be throwing punches at you. It's probably not gonna affect.
Turn into hummus.
Yeah, but I can adamant to kind of cover that. So
Everything
with
touches turns into
adamant, what
hummus.
I do is I can use hockey to cover my skin, and then
Then he turns the adamant into he turns the hockey into hummus.
yeah, which is probably get sheds or whatever. But
Hockey hummus.
you're a part ghost now, which means you have ghost-like properties. Dexter has the uncanny ability to create all sorts of inventions.
Everything I touch
Therefore,
turns to hummus.
therefore, invents a machine which can trap ghosts.
There's nothing you can do to avoid that. Everything I touch turns to hummus.
Except
Even
when
all
you're
I have to
trapped
do
as
is touch
nothing. No,
Dexter,
no, 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 no,
and
no,
he's
no,
a
no, no,
pile
no,
of
no, no.
hummus.
Hey! I was talking. You can't talk over me, all right? He uses a machine, just like similar in Ghostbusters, that unbalances all the particles of your being and traps you. Because you're a ghost.
But you put him in the box, and the box turns to hummus.
No, no, no. There's nothing to say that he can actually touch it while he's particles.
Well, then the particles particles have to be touching something.
No,
It can't
no.
just be suspended.
Physically, they never touch a thing. You can't actually touch some things. Therefore, you have to actually transmit kinetic energy to quote-unquote touch.
Turns the beam in the fucking Ghostbuster thing. He
But
turns
how
the
do you
beam
even
into hummus.
activate it? How do you activate it without
Dude,
using
hummus. Like, I fucking love hummus.
I don't know. I don't think that's a thing, though.
Can I
Alright,
add a thing
anyway.
a second?
Yeah.
Well, the dummy from Undertale isn't just a ghost. It's a ghost possessing a dummy that is controlling it via magic. Therefore, it cannot be damaged. Plus, the magic in Undertale damages the soul of the one being hit by it. So it wouldn't matter if you can block physical things, your soul is still being damaged.
Yeah, but that's why I have
Saying
Dexter
that
as
his
backup
soul-
to, you know,
His soul would
particling.
be turned into hummus.
See, I think you're taking that ability a little too far.
It says everything. Dude, it's the Midas
You
touch.
can't
but
touch
it's
the soul, though.
Listen, some music can do that.
In Undertale, ironically enough, you can touch someone's
they
soul.
All right.
They can
How about
change
How about this? Because you're an Undertale being now, I friendship you to death.
No, he's not an Undertale being. It's still
No,
King
he's
Cold.
totally an Undertale being. He's a combat dude, or the
Ironic-
dummy.
But it's
You know,
King
King
Cold.
Cold absorbed him. He's still King Cold.
Yeah, so he's got a bit of
Ironically
dummy
enough-
in him.
Ironically enough, if you try to friendship the dummy gets mad. If you try to kill the dummy, you kill it, but before that, it's super
No.
pleased with
That's
you.
not what happens. If you're on the genocide route and you kill his cousin, then you don't even fight him because he gets so mad at you that it like equalizes him and he becomes so happy that you can one-shot him.
Mhm.
But
All
on
right.
the
Well,
pacifist
anyways,
route,
it sounds like it doesn't matter what I say. Go ahead and throw your vote towards King Cold.
hummus.
Dummy.
Can't beat a god.
Dumbest.
That's
How do I
not a
click
god,
on-
though.
Yeah,
What is
like that?
Listen, it's fine.
Well, he says champion.
Yep.
Get these mistakes out of here.
Hey, they didn't have a mistake. They were a good fighter.
Whoa,
Fuck you.
Zesh, don't worry, you had one vote.
Yep. Voted for you, man.
I voted for you because it was Undertale. I hate Undertale.
Well, then get out of this room. Are you even playing
I
it
haven't-
now?
Yeah,
I haven't-
Are you able to participate?
I am.
All right, then. All right, so you're the challenger. All right, so
draw
this
your
is
card back now.
Dino, this is how it works. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
You draw 3 white cards.
Okay. How do I draw again? It's been a while.
Right click,
Right-click,
hit
yep.
draw.
Dolt.
Okay, on draw.
This is why I don't like adding DBZ characters.
1, 2, 3. Then 3 black
Then
cards.
3 black cards.
I'm gonna put the thing.
Dude, it's
Or
supposed to be funny
that-
memes.
Oh, that. Hey, so we just put those there.
All right,
Yeah.
now you pick 1 white card and 1 black card that you think will be able to beat King Cold fused, absorbed with the dummy that can become mist while holding his breath, and everything that he touches turns into hummus.
Okay, question. How do I see my? How do I zoom in my hand? Just one.
Hit the alt button
Alt.
Oh, on.
and hover your mouse over him.
And you hit
What a
F to
game
flip
of
them.
absurd arguments, or some of you
So,
that
wait,
says
wait,
whatever
wait,
I touch changes to
who-
something, he wins. I
Okay,
can't believe
oops,
that.
oops, who am I
Winnebear, he technically
take it
does
on
have
Aaron.
everything they touch turns to hummus.
It's not a joke. Like that's exactly what it says.
Yep. Everything they touch turns to hummus.
Like
Ironically
I
enough,
still would say that you
dude,
should
that would,
define
dude, the ground
touch.
underneath him would turn into hummus.
ironically enough,
Wait,
Zesh,
he touches himself, therefore turns into hummus.
Nah.
We're doing a new round.
Everything they touch.
If you've read the story of Midas, you know how it goes.
Ironically enough, Zesh, I saw one argument you could have made that you missed.
Which is
Everything they touch, not everything that touches them.
But listen,
yeah, but
that's
the
a
problem is
simultaneous
that the guys
interaction.
would counter argument with no, that's touching.
That's a simultaneous interaction. Whether the action of touching was initiated by someone else, it's the contact. Again,
Well, I think
I'm
that
going
means
off.
more like what he touches with his hands. Well,
I'm going.
It's Midas touch.
He made it
Yeah.
not. Which
Well,
I
listen, all
still
he did-
would say that because you absorbed somebody else, you would have fucked yourself over with that. Because once you
No,
possess
the-
a dummy, it turns to hummus.
No, the dummy doesn't have a physical.
No, the dummy's got to be hummus because you're
It's-
possessing it.
It's different.
Fine,
No, you're
I
not. You
fused
absorbed
with a
it.
jar of hummus.
You fused with a possessed jar of hummus. He absorbed a jar of hummus, therefore, he is hummus.
Look, I gotta do whatever to power it down because the fact that it's King Cold, it means that you have DBZ
King
bullshit
Cold can
logic.
see faster than light, so fucking.
That's
I
what I
choose
mean,
my
DBZ
character.
bullshit logic.
Yeah, well, it's DBZ, exactly. It's bullshit, dumb garbage, but there's easy ways to get around this.
Okay, so
All right, Diamond, did you
now
pick
that
your
you've got your
cards?
cards,
You got your cards.
you
Yep.
discard your other two
right.
into the piles right there.
Yeah, discard the other two into the piles to the right of their respective decks.
Wait.
Well,
okay.
right to the black one, left.
Well, yeah, to the side of.
Yeah.
On. To the
Like
side
that.
of.
Oh, look, a Mario
listen.
one.
Listen, we've already got it. We've already got it covered for you.
Cool.
All right, so now you chose your fighter is Koopa Kid,
Oh,
All
God.
right.
and he can go Super Saiyan Rage.
Oh god.
Ah,
And now you draw another black card as a.
as a
I
random extra
Dare
attribute.
you to touch me?
Oh
and now
my!
You have to just play it. You just play it now.
Oh
that's-
my iron!
I
Oh
know.
my.
I know
And
the
his
argument
I'm
I
a
would
dominator.
make.
What is a dominator?
The hell
The
is that?
Dominator is the gun from Erase, or was it Erase? No, it's not Erase. So basically, it is a gun that can it shoots a giant laser beam, but it can only shoot people who are deemed like need to be killed. Essentially, it's a cop weapon. So
Yeah, well,
if
King
you
Cold
have
definitely
So,
the
like
needs to be killed.
psychopath.
oh
or
yeah,
something?
it would absolutely activate on him.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Super
It's like the
Saiyan
Devil Knight
Rage
thing.
Koopa Kid, and you remember Koopa Kid, right? That little hunchback, like Down
Yeah.
syndrome looking Bowser kid from the
Yeah.
Mario Party games.
Mm-hmm.
He was awful looking, and I hated him. So glad Bowser Jr. Replaced him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're dealing with that guy.
Yeah, by the
That
way,
goes
so
to
the Dominator gun normally just is basically a taser until when you're aiming at somebody is deemed should be murdered, at which point it morphs into a laser beam that murders.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Koopa Kid himself is a villain, so should he really be wielding the
No,
Dominator?
that doesn't matter.
Okay.
However, it does. I would assume said Dominator is assigned to Koopa Kid. Oh, by the way, it doesn't matter like if they're evil. It just matters if the system says that they're a criminal who needs to be murdered.
Well, yeah, King Cold. Well, okay. Well, we can
He's-
go based on different things because he's
We
technically
gotta
like
find
the
the
Emperor.
freaking stadium. What is the arena?
Oh yeah, the arena and the attribute. Let's find
Arena
And
is.
the
I posted a
it's
link in.
Well, that
in there
trampoline's
that
getting
shows
turned
you
to hummus.
Dominator.
Alright.
By the way, I
And-
don't think
And
the
physics
Dominator
pretty
would
much don't
scratch.
apply.
I don't think the Dominator would scratch King Cold.
Wait.
Oh God, no!
What does it say?
So
Physics
physics
pretty much
pretty much
don't
don't apply, but you're on a giant trampoline. So you're basically in zero gravity,
with
Oh,
hummus
no.
everywhere.
Which means that the trampoline. I imagine they spawn in, right? They spawn in just above the trampoline. They instead of touching the trampoline, they're like, "Wait, what the fuck is going on?" They start to slowly drift up. The trampoline drifts up with them, just barely touches Cold's feet. Immediately, it turns to hummus and just starts to spread everywhere, like in clumps of hummus. Like, oh shit! Oh,
Well, okay,
God.
well,
Oh, it's everywhere.
there is a thing here, Dino. If you can actually figure it out, would help you win here, because physics don't apply.
Well, listen, let's not argue in favor of anyone anymore. Let's hit this. All right, so Dino, you're the challenger, so you have to argue first.
Yeah.
Why would you win?
Okay, one word. See, what do you call it?
Do you not know how to say the word dominator?
Dominator. Sorry, I say the other word, but my
Dino,
Dominator aims at your head.
that thing won't actually hurt King Cold.
All right, well, I'm gonna put my card down.
I know, but I could destroy his dummy body.
It's not. There's no dummy body. The dummy is in King
I'm
Cole.
putting my card
Have
down.
you never seen Dragon Ball?
No, he's not.
Oh
Man,
God! Then
now
what's
is
the
that
point?
All right, well, I put my card down.
Same.
This fight's already over.
Yeah.
Oh my amo.
I can give up.
Shinderu.
Oh, I don't know Shinderu.
No, I actually want to hear some arguments. Are you gonna? No, Dino, you can't.
No, Dino,
vote.
you don't vote.
Are you gonna
Alright,
do
well,
any
Dino-
more than just Dominator?
Well, so as it would say, a rage, so I don't know what that's gonna do.
Essentially,
I mean, it
It's
was an
Broly
ass
power.
power. No, it was Trunks's.
yeah,
Super Saiyan
Trunks
Rage?
went out.
Super Saiyan, his is legendary
Oh,
Super Saiyan, and he was just
right.
angry. But Super Saiyan Rage was that ass pull power boost that Trunks
That's
got,
called no jutsu.
that put him at a considerable power boost
Stronger
to
than.
fight Herd Zamasu because bad writing.
Corrupt mass.
Okay. Just so I know, well, since physics don't apply, I guess Super Saiyan Rage. I'm confused.
That has nothing-
Physics don't apply, so like,
You're floating.
well, that's just gravity.
Basic laws of
Physics.
The laws of physics.
Yeah, the
so-
laws of
But,
physics
well,
don't apply.
We can't go into it until afterwards, or else
Like,
Yeah.
it's
if the
just a
Dominator
fight in
misses
favor of
somehow,
one person or the other
it
without
will just
their
probably just
input.
spring right back or something. That's like physics, right?
All right,
Well, we'll
your
figure- well-
arguments are crap.
All right, cool.
right.
Everyone flip their cards.
3, 2, flip.
Who fucking voted challenge?
Ah!
Look, don't
Who-
bash somebody who votes
I know-
challenger. What the
I know,
fuck's
I'm
wrong
just-
with you?
Oh my god!
Who gave him the pity point?
I'm just messing with
Alright,
you.
so Dino, if I were you, one of the things I would point out, since physics doesn't apply, it means he can't touch you, which means that his hummus doesn't go off. On top of the fact with Super Saiyan Rage, you could have actually initiated enough damage to potentially rip his head off because King Cold actually died to simple Super Saiyan.
Two Trunks.
Okay, in my defense, I have had a nosebleed, so my brain may be going a bit funny.
What did you say? I didn't hear it. Like that was all just like like what?
Okay,
You sound like you're very tired.
Shinderu.
I'm tired, and I did just have a nosebleed, so I did have
That's
to sleep.
dude, I had a nosebleed as well. All right, Gaia versus
Okay,
Iron
mine.
again.
Oh wait, I have to add another point.
I already did.
You already did.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
Let's see if you come up with another DBZ card.
Dude, I'd love to do this again, but we gotta add even more cards. We gotta get that red and green deck in here.
Nah, bro, we gotta add JoJo's.
Oh, dude,
I've
if there
never
was a
seen
JoJo's
that.
mention,
Oh.
someone get on that.
Let's ditch DBZ and add JoJo's.
If we can get a JoJo
Maybe-
thing, then I'll make it. I'll make it if I can find out how.
Well,
to
Dude, I will binge watch JoJo's if we do it.
do
In my defense, I've seen the
Because
first.
Killer
Okay.
Queen, like, whatever he touches turns to hummus. But guess what? Killer Queen could blow up the hummus.
So wait, what if he touches Killer Queen?
Can't touch Killer Queen at the stand.
Then what if I touch?
Actually, maybe with Dummy being like a ghost style thing, because the original
is
way that
Dummy
they
a stab?
used the word stand, they used to say Yuhamon to describe it, which means ghostly ripple, and the Hamon was the ripple from parts 1 and 2, so it might be interpreted as ghostly ripple, as in ghostly Hamon, which means that if it's ghost, then it could potentially be affected by the Dummy.
Okay, so we're fighting during a hurricane. What else?
Well,
And
you're not supposed to do that until he reveals
supposed
his
to do that.
fighter.
Oh, yeah.
Someone else did
Fighter.
that.
yeah, someone else.
Fighter.
Did it.
Lemon
It's lemon bread. I love lemon bread.
Can
And-
control gravity.
Wait, hold up. That's my stick. That is my stick.
Hold on,
All
hold
right.
on. Can I gotta get a picture of lemon bread for y'all.
Wait,
Oh.
is Dummy able to control gravity or something?
No,
No,
that is another
no.
Discord joke.
Oh.
Okay.
Because we have
Now,
like a
draw another
pantheon
card.
of gods
you-
going on, and I'm the god.
You gotta show this lemon bread on stream.
I have my phone. I'm gonna see.
No, I got hold on, I got it right now.
Get one on the, can someone get one in here and do the voice?
I'm right here.
Keith,
I don't actually know how it's
Who do you
showed on.
think was here?
What is that thing?
It's lemon bread.
You didn't post it in Discord.
I didn't.
Okay, I'm on the Discord.
Please tell me you can do
Here
the
we
voice.
go, lemon bread.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he
Dude,
looks like
lemon
some
bread.
weird thing with a bunch of teeth.
Ah!
That thing can control gravity?
That thing
Yep.
has
Yes.
the ability to control gravity. If I remember correctly, it's one of the amalgams, actually.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Lemon bread is an amalgam, all right?
That
Okay,
is-
What's an
Challenger.
amalgam?
An amalgam.
hold
All
on.
right, well, Undertale spoilers. Everyone, cover your ears. It came out 2015. You should have played it already. Who fucking cares? An amalgam. So what happened was they were trying to experiment with like human determination and injecting that the essence of determination into monsters because they don't have it. And initially, it made all these like sick monsters better, but then they all started to melt and like morph together into these horrible creatures that don't want to fucking be alive. Some of them, like some of them don't want to be alive. Other ones just like embraced it and they're just like fucking insane. And lemon bread was one of the insane ones, I think.
Yep.
Because
That-
like there was like the fucking like the weird ice bird, this mom that, and she was just like dying, like melting,
Snowflake's
and like there's
mom.
nothing that you can do. Remember the ice bird that tells puns and then the dad's like, I'm disappointed in my son.
Yeah, that's
And his-
Snowflake.
Yeah, Snowflake.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's lemon bread. Let's hear your art. Wait,
Okay.
no, you need
You
the
have to draw one
modifier.
other black
Yeah.
card.
Also, wait. Can you put that picture of lemon bread on
I-
stream so people?
Oh, I've
don't
always
know
thought, I
how.
thought it was this guy.
And it's
Oh,
on a
How?
photo stick.
How is that
Lemon-
thing on a
Lemon bread
pogo
on a
stick?
pogo stick that can control gravity, dude. Do you realize? Holy shit! He could go so high in the air and then put gravity at maximum and puncture your skull with the pogo stick.
Hey, can I just say something? Look in Discord. I thought that was who. He chose.
Oh
No, that's
No, that's
lemon-
lemon
Yeah,
grab.
I don't have it set up yet to actually like display stuff, and I don't want to just mess things up.
Okay,
right now,
let's
so-
see where and what we're
Just
fighting.
search lemon bread Undertale. You'll find images.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Guys,
Lemon.
there's
That's
some
lemon
fighting
head.
in a hurricane.
The Middle Ages hurricane.
Middle Ages and a
Well.
hurricane.
Well,
So
Well.
basically just the Middle Ages then.
Well,
All right, let's hear your arguments. Why is lemon bread that can control gravity on a pogo stick? How are they gonna win?
Well, I can control gravity, so that would mean I'd be able to make you float up in the air while I'm not. So you wouldn't be able to touch me. And- Well, thank you for pointing that out. I forgot about that.
can I sidecar for a minute?
Sure, why the fuck
Sidecar?
not?
It hasn't Frieza and his father been known to be able to fly in space?
No, to survive
They
in
can
it,
breathe
yes.
in space.
They can
their
breathe
species
in
can
it.
survive in the vacuum.
Oh, well. Oh no, I go to space.
Also,
Woohoo.
also that he can just put you up into space and then never see you again. That's still a victory.
You know, I would if I was him, I would not like do that route with gravity control.
Or you could weigh him down incredibly into the point where he just like sinks through the
There-
earth.
There's
Or
a
like
thing
make
with
one
gravity
body
control a
body,
lot of
that
people
body
don't realize that they could
Make his
do.
own gravity
They can-
crush himself.
Oh
They
yeah,
can-
I figured it out. Don't tell him, Dino.
Listen, this is why you're not allowed. You can't
Yeah.
do stuff like that. You can just make suggestions, but you can't say like stuff like that. Like if Damien talked about physics not applying and shifted the argument.
Well,
But
right
he
now
didn't,
I just
but he
want to
didn't
put it
until
up-
the end because that's not you can't do that.
Yeah,
So
right now
I
I
want to
just want-
save like those kind of arguments for after, but I do like
Yeah.
to push certain
Yeah.
things
Just
and
like
see
small
if you pick
things,
up
push
on
it.
it.
Yeah, like suggestions is one thing, or proposal of a funny scenario.
Yeah, see, like, I know who would win in my mind with this, but I am making my vote based upon how you're arguing your character, because your character is not the same as my character.
Well, right now I just want to put him up in the air. I want to see what his argument is after I've done that.
How does that kill him though?
It's got to be an argument to the point where it proves that you can kill him.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's just win, I believe. I don't believe it actually says kill.
Well, I mean, how are we
Yeah.
defining winning?
The win.
Like, I would see that as disable or kill in some way,
Yeah,
right?
well, disable, that's entirely possible with the setup.
Okay, so basically with the lifting in the air, preventing him from being able to do anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any counter argument to that?
Yes, very simple. If I were to turn myself into a mist, how would you be able to find me? For one.
Mist is also controllable by gravity, and the mist has less mass.
But-
would
But
be
you,
And you would lose
but
'cause you need
if
a hurricane.
if you would lose sight of me,
Yeah,
you
but
would
you're in a
end up.
hurricane, Iron. Do you really want to turn into mist in a hurricane?
Turns
Oh,
into mist. Immediately rips apart.
Yeah, I mean, also, I'm gonna just throw this out there. He can control gravity, so all he has to do is just get rid of gravity in everything that isn't immediately him and his pogo stick, and you're fucking done. Like,
Fair
even
enough.
if there was no hurricane, is what I'm
Fair
getting.
enough. I don't think I can win this one.
All right.
Even
so
with
everybody
my
votes our round.
Even with my hummus touch.
All right, so
3,
with
2,
Gaia as a challenger.
1.
Yeah,
you're
so
supposed to flip your card. Okay.
one of the things I wanted to point out that you can do with gravity control, everything has a gravity well. Everything. So what you can
Yes.
do is
Turn into
inverse
a black hole.
a person's gravity well until they suck themselves into a black hole.
Into the what is
Well,
it
don't
called?
tell
The
him that now,
Schwarzschild
he's-
radius.
Don't tell him that now, he's new champion.
It's called the Schwarzschild radius, and everything has one.
Which
Also, put their black cards face down.
this is gonna be a difficult one to
Did
beat.
someone just flip the whole thing upside down? Like what's? Yeah, someone did.
In fairness, I went to flip it, and
No,
Yeah.
not
So,
you. I'm-
By
not
the
you,
way,
whoever
gravity
flipped it.
control is one of those overpowered abilities.
Yeah, but listen, we somehow got past King Cold, so it's entirely possible to win.
Yeah, but King Cold didn't actually have an overpowered
Who
ability.
fucking
He was
did
just
this?
King Cold.
Who keeps flipping the cards?
Oh.
I don't know. I just flipped them back over.
Once it's not me, I know that.
All right. Anyways, who's next?
It's me.
Heretica.
It's me. And now I have one card down. I just need to find out a next thing.
Carrot cake.
Yo.
Put your thing down.
I would say though, if
decided.
physics doesn't really apply, gravity goes away.
Yeah, well, if physics didn't apply, yeah, but that wasn't on the table, thank goodness.
If it was, I'm pretty sure I would have won again.
Yeah.
You would have as well. I would have entirely admitted defeat without even trying if
Yeah,
physics
because,
don't
like-
apply was on the table. Oh,
Hey, what the fuck is that?
Those are my other cards. I'm discarding those.
Oh, okay, I thought that was what you were playing. I'm
wait,
like,
what's
what
the
are you doing?
Undertale one? I want to read the Undertale one.
It's Lesser Dog.
Oh, it's
Oh.
Lesser Dog!
I love Lesser Dog.
Poor
Lesser
Lesser
Dog.
Dog.
is the fucking most adorable.
Dude, he's
thing ever.
overpowered as well.
Hmm.
Dude,
Well,
he's
I
pretty-
haven't played that game, so I don't.
Dude,
I-
okay, so
if you keep petting him, right, and every single time you pet him, his head his neck gets longer and longer and longer to the point where it goes off the screen and starts wrapping around the bottom of the screen slightly to the left, and it just keeps going like that. And then someone made a skit of it where they kept petting him so much that it went off the screen a second time, and then they just had an incredibly long strip of paper the same width as the dog's neck, and it goes all throughout his house or whatever, and at the end is the dog's face.
Hmm.
All right.
All right.
So go ahead and
So-
reveal your character. Don't reveal the
My
locations, by the
character
way.
is
A new
All
challenge
7
approaches.
Koopa League.
approaches.
Oh god.
with
All
All
seven.
7 Koopa.
shoots
and they-
lightning.
So I'm pretty sure some of them already had that ability, so now all of them have that ability.
All right.
Actually,
Well,
they,
also,
they
and
couldn't shoot
also-
lightning, but they could shoot.
Pregnant.
Only one of them's a girl. Uh-oh.
I'm pretty sure
Uh,
one of them was already pregnant.
Okay.
All right then.
Is
I
there a
think
room
I'm gonna
34
put
in
my
here?
card
What
down.
the fuck is this?
Oh wait, what's our location and modifier?
Yes, location.
All attribute cards disabled and characters multiplied by 100.
And
What?
it's Oktoberfest.
So it's
All
just King
God.
Cold versus Koopalings at
No, it's not King
Oktoberfest.
Cold. It's Lemon Bread versus 700.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 100 Lemon Bread
Cold
versus
seven.
The
700
festering
Koopalings
ugliness. I shall kill it.
with no gravity control.
So
So
it's
700
just Lemon Bread versus Koopalings.
Yeah.
No, it's
Ironically,
700 Koopalings.
700. The battle's basically already decided.
Ironically
Oh, no,
enough,
no, no. All right, this is where it turns interesting. All right, I want to hear arguments. Challenger, why do you think you win?
It's quite simple. Because of the field, because of where we're at, Oktoberfest, and there's 700 of me, all of them are somehow pregnant. I'm not.
No, those don't apply.
The attribute cards were negated, so these don't matter
Oh.
for this one.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
for this one, your attributes are neutralized. It's Oktoberfest.
I'm
It's
just gonna
Oktoberfest.
move This one over here.
Okay, so it's Oktoberfest. There's 700 of me versus only 100 of you. You festering ugliness.
Lemon Bread's
Well.
cute.
All right,
Well,
counterpoint.
I would jump realities.
I'd jump reality for
Well.
Lemon Bread.
Hmm.
I'd hop the reality for Lemon Bread.
Is that
I'd jump down
your,
the hole.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'd fall down the mountain.
Alright.
I would jump to overrealities for Oktoberfest.
Here is my
So-
counter argument. Here is my counter argument.
All right.
Uh-huh.
One, by Undertale law, all of the amalgams can't be hurt in any way, shape, or form.
Oh yeah.
And also by Undertale law, the amalgams are technically a mixture between a solid and a liquid. So even if Lemon Bread could be hurt in any way, all the Koopalings would be trapped inside Lemon Bread and probably tortured within their own brain.
Lemon Bread Lake.
They have like mental assault attacks and shit like that. All the
Oh.
amalgams are fucking
Oh,
weird.
God.
They're like body horror.
I just thought,
Eldritch.
sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
No, what were you saying?
So, aren't the amalgams like after the thing they started melting together or whatever?
Yeah, that's what I was talking
Yeah.
about before.
So now it's a times 100 powerful lemon head because they just melt together.
Yeah, immediately
Yeah.
they all melt into a gigantic lemon bread. Holy shit.
Exactly.
Well, then I need
Well,
to
I already
change.
made my I made my decision. Actually,
Well-
hold on a sec. I might have to rethink it.
All right.
Oh,
Do you want to counter argument that?
Yes. First of all, there is still 700 of me, and yes, even though I can no longer cast lightning, didn't one of you guys say one of them can still do that?
I said, well, no, that's because they have like
Magic.
wands and shit.
Yeah,
and
they
I'm pretty
have
sure-
wands and shit, and they can all like come together and just to form a giant like.
I want to
burst of-
see if I can actually figure out if they have specific elements or anything in them, or if they just have like
It's-
shit wands.
Wait. Did you say
Ele-
magic wands?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, we're going by that. So they have a lot of magic. There's 700.
All right,
of
hold
them,
on.
and-
I'm gonna list out their weaponry because I actually have a picture of their loadouts.
Yeah,
Alright.
I
All right.
see some of them.
So
too.
we have Roy with a shoulder-mounted rocket launcher, Morton with a giant mallet, Iggy with a magic wand, Lemmy on a giant circus ball with a circus bomb, Ludwig with like some flame wand, fucking Wendy with like this ring and some ice skates. What's the last one? It's Lemmy, Iggy, Morton, Roy, Ludwig, Wendy.
and Bowser Jr.
No. Bowser Jr. doesn't count.
Oh,
Hold on. Larry.
It sounds like the Go-Go.
Yeah,
Power
and
Rangers.
Larry.
Power
And
Yeah.
Larry has another nondescript magic wand, also like Iggy.
Larry Koopa is the
So-
sneakiest of the Koopalings and occasionally is the leader of the group. Despite being the
He's
youngest
the leader of the bunch.
of the Canon Koopalings,
no,
can have Guile the temple. Oh jeez, who wrote this?
Yeah,
Like-
so whatever. So we're talking 700 Koopalings, so that's 100 per, 100 shoulder-mounted rocket launchers, 100 mallets, 100 flame wands, 200 nondescript magic wands,
100 bombs and 100 whatever Wendy has.
I guess skates. I guess.
I guess ice skates and like a throwing ring that you find at like a carnival.
Hmm. That could be easily replaced with a chuck drum or something.
I still stick with my previous counter argument.
Here's the important thing. Can any of that actually hurt the lemon bread?
I mean, magic.
No, the amalgams in their entirety are a
They're made of, like,
nondescript,
weird magic thing.
fluid, solid thing, so any attack
But burning.
would probably pass through them.
Hold on,
I
I'm
have.
gonna search up amalgam. I'm gonna search up Undertale amalgams and just get this. Undertale
Hold on real quick. Let us research.
Amalgamate wiki. All right, amalgamates. All right, so the amalgamates are a group of monsters brought back from being fallen down by Alpha Shield. Okay, in battle, fightable amalgamates include the Memory Head, Endogeny, Reaper Bird, Lemon Bread, and Snowdrake's Miracle. Let's go to Lemon Bread specifically. Acts, so it can call, hum, scream, flex, unhug, and cry. So, in battle. Attacks, widens the screen and inserts large teeth on top and bottom, leaving a single safe zone, bites down quickly. Forms a mouth and eyes that traps the soul with small teeth, leaving limited room to move, and fires flashing orbs from her eyes located near the top of the screen. And here's some special quotes from her. Welcome to my special hell. Stay here with me. Do you think I'm pretty? But nobody came. I felt this before. That's what they all say.
Sad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at one point I actually tried to attack one of the memory heads while playing Undertale
Oh,
myself.
I'm sorry.
It actually just said miss.
Miss. Let me see. I just want to see if they have anything specific about if the protagonist attempts to hit an amalgamate, red text appears above it and quickly cycles through the following statements. Failure, but it didn't work. Nope, absorbed. Don't worry about it. I'm loving it.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
I just love that. It's like it's supposed to be all these creepy things like failure, but it didn't work. Nope, absorbed. Don't worry.
All right. I have what I'm voting for.
Hmm.
I decided a while back.
God, this is the hard one.
Actually,
This is actually the first one I've had to put some considerable effort
there's
into.
literally one way that one of them can win. I don't think you guys know it yet.
I'm pretty sure there's no way for anyone to kill Lemon Bread.
And remember, it is Oktoberfest.
I'm pretty sure the day and the month doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, also, after you hit one, the amalgamate makes a strange noise during a text bubble. However, the text is replaced with weird black-colored polygons. The amalgamates take no damage and their HP increases after being attacked. The bar even leaving the bullet board. The exception is Snowdrake's mother, who can take damage, but her HP would only be completely restored in the next turn, but only if attacked again. So, minus one of them that isn't relevant to this fight, they all actually gain HP from being attacked.
That I did not know, and I find it hilarious.
Yeah, so, alright. Let's flip our cards.
Okay. Do I stand a chance?
Oh, that's a tie!
50-50 tie.
It's a tie. Alright, so,
Oh, no.
in the event of a tie, both players draw a random white card and fight to the death with no attributes. So don't actually throw them out, but like
Okay, but can I
these,
say
your
something?
other cards don't apply. It's whoever you have right now, whoever you get.
I'm just
Flip them
turning
over.
Alright,
this
who's who?
because...
Who's the green? That's
Green is Gaia.
Gaia.
So Mario
Versus.
Reddit. Oh shit!
Battles
hey
are
guys, is Mario Reddit's level?
And remember, it's 100 Marios and 100 Reddits.
Yeah, you know, I don't think the times 100 matters at this point.
Listen, Mario's pretty strong.
I'm Mario.
It's the me.
Double Sunday!
But Reddit's a shit, yo.
Yeah, but
Ironically
he's still,
enough,
dude, he's still a planet buster.
ironically enough, I have a counter argument.
What?
You do.
It's Mario. He's got protagonist bullshit.
Also, I mean,
God.
he does have extra lives, but like,
Yeah, 100.
Well, if you go by the current Mario, he never dies.
oh yeah.
Exactly.
Well, does he have does he have Cappy? Could he capture Raditz?
Oh God. I'm just
Look,
picturing
we
that in
need
my
to stop
head now.
making the arguments.
No, like that's a funny little thing to.
All right,
Well, that's the
arguments.
thing.
Who wants to go
Raditz
first?
is super fast though.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go. Well, everyone, pick your cards back up, by the way, so we can
did.
vote again.
I have
All right,
protagonist.
yeah, who didn't pick up their cards then? Who only has one?
Which
Iron
card?
and Dino, of course.
And card.
Wake the fuck up. All right.
I
Just,
have.
can I just say something? How I knew? I chose Challenger, by the way. How, you know how I knew the Challenger was gonna win?
we didn't win yet.
We haven't won yet.
No.
It isn't over yet.
We're doing a tiebreaker. Boy, you need to pay attention.
Fairy Dino.
Well, I just have one thing that says he could win last round.
Well, that doesn't matter.
What was
You're
your
not even
fairy?
fighting
Doesn't
right
matter.
now. Let's okay.
Alright,
Make your
just wake
arguments. Arguments.
Protagonist
first-
bullshit.
I am Raditz. First of all, I can really fast, really strong. Well, at the beginning was.
Now, nothing. But
Okay.
Yes,
I'll
but
have to
still,
Google out-
you don't have a green man, and you don't know how to
Are
put
we
me in a full
talking
Nelson.
three-time skip Mario?
You know what? Sure.
No.
When did Mario get a time skip anyway?
When he
Post-time
switched from
skip
2D to
Mario.
3D.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
So
yeah.
what?
it
This is
doesn't count.
Smash
So we're
Bros.
talking
Mario?
like pre-time skip Mario when he might have still
Wait,
been
hold on, I gotta
Jumpman.
move this out of the way so I know to spell it.
R-A-D.
That dude couldn't even beat a monkey.
I-T-Z.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright,
if
so
Raditz is
Raditz
a
is-
monkey and
Yes, I can
Donkey
turn
Kong's
into a
gorilla.
gorilla.
So Raditz is
Okay,
challenger.
Raditz.
Mario
I-
is champion.
yes.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I've decided.
All right,
I
everyone.
will
flip
just
your
use up
cards.
Up.
Oh,
Hey.
Yeah, sorry, it's Raditz.
sorry.
And also
You
to,
stood
count-
no chance
to
against
counter
me,
to
plumber man.
counter your protagonist bullshit, Goku was the protagonist.
Well, yes, but I'm.
And
the
Goku died.
And
But
Goku
Mario
died.
was
So
the
Raditz has
protagonist of
protagonist
old
killing
Mario.
powers.
All right, so now we're back to
Raditz.
your crippled mess of a character.
All right.
So now it's my turn. Set your cards up.
Can I just say something from the last
No.
round?
Nope.
No. What were you gonna say?
No, this will help you out, Hunter.
No. What?
Well, actually,
All the character attribute cards were negated last time, so it didn't matter.
Is it one
oh
under's
yeah,
turn?
but one word, magic. You can't beat magic.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
you can.
Even-
Mario does it all the time.
Yeah.
Also,
One
I like
without magic.
how it was Mario who was the opposer to the Seven Koopas trying to come to the
All right, so we've got.
Yeah, but then the Koopalings had Raditz.
It's like,
Detail.
look, we learned from our mistakes.
So, one under your challenger.
Dude, hold on a sec. I just want to make sure. I just got to do a little bit of. I just got to do a little bit of research for a second.
Oh God.
New challenger.
This is who I think he is.
A new challenger approaches.
Here comes a new challenger.
Yeah, gravity
Can someone
control
make-
is definitely
can
overpowered,
Here
by
comes
the
a
way.
mighty warrior.
Can someone do that in like a funny voice?
Hold on a sec.
So
Okay.
glad
comes
you
a
got it.
mighty warrior.
challenger approaches.
All right, so it is a new challenger approaches. It's Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog here.
Kermit the
Okay,
Frog here.
I have a question for you, Wanda. I want to have a challenge for you to try this.
All right, well, hold on, give me a sec. Save it for a moment. All right, so I've done my research, and I'm pretty sure as long as nothing ruins my chances. All right, so
My challenger.
we have Spike Spiegel
Oh no.
with the penguin suit from Mario, which, in addition to giving him extra good traction on ice, he can also shoot ice fireball things.
Yes, he can.
And if we go by Mario logic, all you gotta do is shoot, like, I don't know, it's like 20 fireballs at the Koopalings, depending on which
Yeah.
game it is.
Actually, no. The ice fireballs only froze them. The regular fireballs did damage.
Okay, so you could freeze them and then jump on their heads.
Yes.
All right,
and
cool then.
Jumping on their heads, even when frozen, was only 3
One-
hits, not
yeah.
25.
Yeah. So
I
then.
just,
Spike
I just want to
Spiegel
see
also-
Spike Spiegel in a penguin suit now.
All right, and now my attribute is 10 story. All right, it's over. But wait, let's find out. No supernatural powers allowed.
That means
But being
Oh.
10 stories tall isn't supernatural.
Yeah, but the penguin
is.
suit is.
But the penguin suit
that-
having the ability to throw snow, is that it?
Yeah, that's
Is
just
that-
the penguin
Well,
suit.
all right, well, the penguin suit can't shoot ice anymore, but that means 3 out of your Koopalings. No, actually, all of them materialize their weaponry.
Yeah, so you're kind
I don't
of
know. That
screwed.
rocket launcher's still a thing, though.
Yeah, but he doesn't carry it around. He pulls it out of mallet space generally.
Okay, what?
Alright,
That's
and the
Well,
supernatural
then wouldn't
powers.
it pop out of
Also,
mallet
it's-
space?
No, it's no supernatural powers allowed.
Yeah, so it just pop out.
Oh, man.
No, it wouldn't. He wouldn't be able to access it.
I decided
they're-
it
they're-
I
was
guess
fine.
it doesn't really matter, but
locked
we're
off
in an
from it.
ocean of gelatin.
Yeah, well,
Gelatin?
listen, the penguin suit, I believe, gives it gives him better swimming ability, and that's
But-
not.
Yeah, but
that's
it-
not-
Yeah, but it
That's not a
can't because that's
supernatural power.
supernatural.
No, it's not a
Yeah, but it-
supernatural power. That's
It's supernatural
part
that the suit
not.
gives you power, though, isn't it?
No.
No, because the penguin suit has the same thing that flippers would have because of the
It's still a penguin
feet
suit with
thing.
flippers. So even without supernatural swimming ability, if you want to go that way, he still has flippers. So he's still more mobile than a bunch of stubby turtles that are pregnant. And it's not. And you could say, all right, well, you could shoot lightning, but you can't because it's supernatural powers.
I thought it would be like a rules of nature or something.
no.
Oh, well.
It would be
So
shoot
Spike
lightning
Spiegel
as in Darth Sidious.
is a very crafty boy. He's a very crafty lad.
He probably also has his Jericho pistol, doesn't he?
Probably.
I mean, see, Spike Spiegel's like the least supernatural anime character you could get. He's like the most grounded spaceman.
He's a
By the way,
space cowboy.
I don't think you can swim in that.
Well, that's
Neither
still
do
like-
I, but
I'm saying if we had to, I would have the upper hand. Otherwise, we'd be completely thrown off balance, and their stubby limbs and their
Oh.
low center of gravity would cause them to sink pretty fast.
I think you both die.
No, that's not how that works.
Because it's gelatin.
It's gelatin.
I'm gonna
you just eat
place
it.
my
You just
card
eat it.
here.
Hold on, I forgot to throw these two down. Over
I'm
here.
gonna place my card there and give.
And
an
see, here's the
op-
thing. I could have played eliminated all attributes in this fight, but I didn't because I was like, nah, because that would give you an advantage. They're all pregnant. Do you think they really can move? Do you think that they're worried more
I'm
about
still trying to-
miscarriage?
I still don't know how the hell all these my guys got pregnant somehow. I'm just
Well, that, well, I mean, if you want to eliminate that and call that supernatural, then there's still one of them pregnant, and they're still family.
Technically, it's not. It's been done.
I'm
Dear
just saying.
Well,
All right. Well, who? All right. Has everyone got their cards down? And why are they
All right.
awful looking?
I don't know.
why is it so disorganized? Fix this!
I got one down. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Everyone voted.
Where is
Does everyone
Hold
vote?
This needs
Keep
4
all this away.
votes.
Yeah, we need
I know.
4.
Give me a second. Give me your turn.
There's the 4 votes. Here we go.
Flip them
Who
over,
did it?
gentlemen.
Flip
Flip your
it.
card over.
Yeah, we got 3 on the challenger.
Someone kidding me.
I'm the champion.
I can actually argue my.
Remember, I'm still 10 stories tall.
I can actually argue my choice.
To be
Gino
fair,
left.
you can't be 10 stories tall and live.
I'll be right back. Yeah, but we're
Well-
not worried about it.
Well, now we're not worried about it.
Yeah.
I can actually argue my choice, and it's kind of hilarious.
Okay, so it's my turn.
Yes. So now you
Alright,
have
come
to.
on, winner. Come
you
on,
you have
winner.
to easily beat your dude. You'll easily fucking beat Spike Spiegel in a penguin suit, who's 10
Well-
stories tall.
As long as
Unless
I can
again-
get. Oh, okay, that would work.
Oh, apparently Dino's gone.
Yeah, he disconnected somehow.
Okay.
I guess he just left.
All right. Well, that was fun, I guess.
Okay, well,
Oh, well.
let's go for the easy.
The easy win.
The
Uh,
Squeezy win.
Easy squeezy. All right, hold on. Let's get our. Let's just. We're not putting them down. We're putting them down, but we're not flipping them over. Just yet.
I say the easy win, but these cards
put
could
this-
always screw it up.
Yeah, just put that on top. Just put that on top.
Yeah.
All right, so the attribute cards. Yeah, your random attribute could easily fuck you.
Yep.
And the challenger is.
Hang on, I'm just kind of putting my cards away. The challenger you are facing is Nappa.
Oh.
And he can throw sticky bombs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What the hell?
Hey, Vegeta!
draw your-
Look at what I got!
All right,
I
draw
got
your
it.
random attribute. In before can go Super Saiyan 2.
Jesus. Well, that's not untrue.
Has tiny bird legs.
What the hell is this?
Fighters are in hot air balloons, so those tiny bird legs are going to be hard to support in that hot air balloon.
Except I can
And
fly.
location.
And our location is in feudal Japan. We're on our home turf.
I mean, for
Dude, have you ever seen Samurai Champloo?
well, it's feudal Japan. That means we're in the past.
No, dude, have you seen Samurai Champloo?
Dude,
Yes.
Stand Cowboy Bebop in feudal Japan.
Fucking amazing anime.
So
Okay.
tiny bird legs.
So,
I'm a kaiju.
how you? Oh, well, you know what? That's fine. Because
Actually,
what I'm gonna
with ice power.
wait. You're a kaiju in an air balloon?
Yeah, kaiju in a hot air balloon with
Hey, look. Here's the thing that's gonna happen. This is gonna go Nest style. I'm gonna be flying over you with my 8-bit balloon, throwing sticky bombs until it explodes your balloon. You fall to your death. I mean, even
Dude, I'm 10
if
stories tall. Like listen, realistically, a hot air balloon doesn't even go 10 stories tall, like off the ground. Sometimes it depends on where you are, and so that would be a relatively harmless fall for me if my hot air balloon is actually even off the fucking.
yeah, and
ground.
then I just explode the Earth.
Well, here's the thing.
All
Also,
right, well,
Nappa- here's the thing. Also, you also need to take into account that Nappa can use Cybermen. That's extra.
I mean, I could. So comedy-wise, I'd be throwing sticky bombs at you, blowing up your balloon. You'd be,
hold on
you'd
a
be
sec.
like going,
I
shooting
think
at
I'm
me with
gonna
your
put my vote
pistol.
down. I think I put my vote down already. I'm not even gonna listen. I'm not even gonna. It's
I'm gonna
Nappa.
put mine down.
Like, there's nothing I can argue in this
What-
that makes this
like-
any better or worse.
Like I said, I had the win card.
You had the easy win, and you were complaining about DBZ. You don't get
No,
to
no,
complain about.
I still
easy win.
complain about it because it made the easy win. Why would I not go for it?
Well, yeah, exactly. So you took advantage of the system.
Because the system took advantage of me.
No, it didn't.
It did.
Show me on the doll where the system took advantage of you.
I'm
Here.
gonna move this closer to the cards.
Oh yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
up my point counter to 2.
Just move all of them.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, I don't think the
now
tiny
it-
bird legs is really gonna mess me up, but it's like, hey Vegeta, look! I got bombed!
Vegeta!
Nappa! What happened to your legs?
Bird leg.
What the hell happened to you, Nappa?
Don't ask.
What is this?
Vegeta, I got tiny bird legs! Look at them! They wriggle!
Check out my tiny bird legs, Vegeta.
Ironically enough,
Yes,
I
yes,
find
yes.
it
Look at my
hilarious.
little toes go. I'm gonna go.
Look,
Ironically enough,
look, if I
find it
wriggle
hilarious
them,
that
I
Nappa
look like a
wanted to
ghost.
one.
It's not even actually Nappa. It's still Ghost Nappa, and he's just going insane. Or it's part of like Vegeta's like insanity hyperbolic time chamber thing. He's just like trying to train. It's just like, look, Vegeta, tiny bird legs. And he's just like, I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
What do you know, Nappa?
How dare you? I love they had the Nappa face on the volleyball and on top of the broom, and he's like, and isn't that right, Nappa? And it just falls over. He just goes, how dare you? It just
Okay.
blows up.
Because we're at almost
Showed him.
almost an hour and 40 minutes, we'll make this the last fight.
The final fight. You know
Final
what? I got an
fight.
idea. It's a final fight. Let
All right.
everyone put in a set of cards.
All right, villain
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah. Well, no, we're doing a battle royale
Okay.
or whatever. We're just gonna. Everyone picks 3 cards, and from each.
Should I just put this in front of me then?
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is over.
So then, how does voting work at that point?
We'll figure it out.
Oops.
Everyone can vote for anything that isn't themselves.
Ah, okay.
Alrighty then. And we still pick our random attributes. So, 1,
Yeah, put your cards by you.
2. Yeah. So I'm putting them right over here. Oh, dude.
So I'm gonna wanna.
Iron, you drawing cards? Or you left?
Iron's like not even here, I guess.
Bloop.
He hasn't been talking in quite a while, I noticed.
What? You gave up has all the Dragon Balls?
It just seems a little.
You can't make because you would have to make the wish during this battle royale,
Yeah.
and then anyone could walk up to because it doesn't say the Namekian Dragon Ball. So if it's the regular Dragon Balls, anyone could walk up to you, punch your lights out, and be like, "I wish to be immortal." And he'd be like,
Dino, I'm not
"So you
moving you
have
back in
asked."
because you're not even in the game.
you weren't even
Yeah, you left the
participating all
game.
that much.
Sorry,
anyway.
buddy.
You were barely participating at that point anyway, my dude.
Hmm.
All right, so everyone reveal our fighters. Let's start with Gaia. So we have
An
adorable talking cat with the attribute of an invisibility cloak.
I have returned.
Oh,
Okay,
nice. You just missed out. All right, so we're doing a battle royale. Draw 3 cards like you would normally for a fight, but everyone's in on it.
And do it quick.
Yeah,
We're gonna continue
All right.
revealing.
yeah. So,
Alright, so my character, Future Gohan.
And
And
with the
he
attribute of partially immortal, so Zamasu.
Wait, doesn't that make you die?
No. It just.
I'm not fused with anyone.
Okay.
All right. So, I should have picked the other one, but this is actually still pretty good though. Whis,
Ew.
with the ability to control hair, which,
Oh.
as you know, is the source of power of almost every Dragon Ball character besides Nappa, because he's only got like a little pencil mustache.
Hey, Whis, you got no power over me.
Just immediately rips his mustache off. Ow!
Ow, God!
I'm ready.
Gina!
I'm ready.
Gina! Toothbrush bun is hurting me.
Reveal.
Guys, I'm ready.
All right.
Alright.
Vados, armed with
Vados?
an oversized pick a weapon.
Blank. Pick a weapon. Where the hell would the weapon be?
So what weapon?
Vados
That-
is slightly
that-
stronger
that-
than Whis.
What weapon do I pick?
I'm not. No one tell him.
Z-Sword.
Okay, that was an awful choice. I was gonna say the BFG from Doom. It's a screen wipe insta kill, but you've already made your choice.
Fucking giant organ.
Okay,
All right, now
so
everyone
he's
pick your
got a
second attribute.
Z-sword.
Well, all right, so Gaia go first though. Gaia go
Okay.
Yeah, what's your attribute?
Your attribute
first.
is,
Create a hologram of yourself.
and
Okay.
mine is.
So the adorable talking
whose
cat
fluffy
creates a
animal
hologram and then
mentor
makes
is
himself
blank.
invisible.
Draw a random character card.
Yeah,
Who's
basically.
fluffy and. Dude, see, I just realized something. I'm gonna just say this right now. Karateka.
Carrot cake.
Yeah, Kaka Carrot Cake drew this card before Gaia drew it. So technically, if Gaia had drawn this first, he would have had this and this. Totoro.
I'm okay with that.
Along with being an adorable talking cat with an invisibility cloak whose fluffy animal mentor is Totoro. And
Wait,
then
why'd
you would
you-
have had the ability to create a hologram.
Why'd you take
Well,
it from him? Oh,
No, he just he drew first before Gaia drew. I'm just saying if Gaia had drawn first.
I was going back over to my cards because I was all the way over by Iron.
Yeah. So,
I have my neighbor Totoro. That's awesome.
all right, so you are your future Gohan with a fluffy
Partial
mentor.
immortality and a fluffy mentor named Totoro.
Yep. All right.
GD
and
boss!
Now it's my turn. All right. Our attribute reveal is believes they are invisible.
Believe what?
you
I
can't
mean,
see
what?
me.
I
No,
mean,
no, I just
Right
imagine
there.
Cat with invisible cloak believes it is invisible. I don't need to use my invisibility cloak. I'm already invisible.
oh.
So we have,
If you think yours is about
and
useless, you're
whatever the fuck you
Iron.
are, that
You ready?
think they're invisible.
You ready?
Wake up.
So Zesh, you have
Alright.
what?
Iron.
No, I already have my character.
Oh, okay.
gets severe motion sickness. You're done. It's over.
You're not Sue.
All right. So now let's reveal our location.
We're fighting
We
at.
are at
Ball
a
pit.
giant ball pit.
And the modifier: all fighters have a crush on. Draw a random character card.
Uh-oh.
No.
All fighters. Wait, no, just one, I assume.
Yeah, just one.
So who
Oh.
drew first?
I drew
No,
Nam.
everyone put their card. Everyone just put their card back. Everyone
I
put the
drew
card back.
Nam.
It's too late.
Who the heck is
Everyone
Nam?
I don't know.
Nom!
actually.
Who's
It's
Nam?
from Dragon Ball.
That's the,
I
I
have
drew
no-
first. That was the one I drew.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
put
I
it
didn't
back.
see that. Okay.
Shuffling.
I didn't see
Oh,
that.
fine then.
Everyone's got a
Okay.
crush on.
Come on, Vegeta. Come on, Vegeta. Vegeta. Come on, Vegeta. Come on, Vegeta.
All right.
I mean,
You
two
want
out
to
of
draw the card now? You draw
two
it.
out of the
Alright,
four.
I drew it.
that
Bam.
made an entire universe.
And we all have a crush on.
has a crush.
Leprechaun.
I don't know how that's gonna affect anything.
Warwick
I mean-
Davis?
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Here they are sitting in a bunch.
Wait, why are you saying
One
that?
star,
That's-
two
that's-
star, all as big as my head.
that-
Give them
why-
a toss
why-
of them
why
across. That's
are
how
you-
Vegeta wins. Bye bye.
Why are you singing that? 'Cause
Leprechaun.
that's not a leprechaun thing.
Because why not?
That was from
Who cares?
Lion
It's a
King.
lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Do 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 do.
Here
There
they
they
are,
are.
sitting in.
All right. So now, I mean, I'm gonna argue against Vados because Vados could have beat Whis, but she has severe motion sickness and
Motion
required-
sickness is for vehicles.
No, motion sickness.
In
Motion.
general, yeah.
And if you're
No.
moving at the
Motion.
speed of a car.
No, motion sickness does not apply to self-movement. I know this as a VR addict. Your self-movement does not give you motion sickness. That doesn't happen. That's not how it works.
Ha!
Motion
So that-
sickness is when external forces move you.
Fair enough. All I gotta do as Whis is all I gotta do is take your hair because I can control hair and you got plenty of it, sister, and just whip you around on that shit and you are gonna be blowing
Her hair
chunks
back and
all
forth.
over this ball pit. So it is all right. Does everyone here have hair? Yes.
Did you pick
I
your
will.
weapon?
Yeah, he
Look,
said
just
you-
I'm
because you
partially
have hair
immortal.
control. Look, I rip off my mustache. I'm good.
you can't do that. Also,
Yeah,
you
I
have hair
can.
all over your
It's
arms.
hair.
Dude, you have hair all over your arms. You have a tail.
Okay. I rip off. Oh wait. It's like I rip
That
off
would be
my
a-
tail.
That would be a
Wait a
significant
minute.
decrease in power. So the only one that doesn't have hair
So,
technically would be the
look,
cat because the cat has fur.
My hair is
Yay.
tiny. What the fuck are you
And
gonna
wait,
do
don't forget
moving my
about
hair
mind
around?
control
No,
hair.
No.
Hair.
One under. My hair is
Yeah.
tiny. What the fuck are you gonna do moving my hair around? The
Dude, I
worst
can
you can
lift
do is
your
rip it out.
tail.
No, you
I can
can't
lift
lift
you
my
up
tail.
by
You
the
would
fur.
rip the tail out.
No, the
Oh,
tail
no,
is
sorry.
not fur, the
No.
tail-
You would rip
Dude,
the
it's a
hairs
monkey.
out. The
Monkeys
movement
have
of the
hair.
hair is not gonna exceed my mass.
I can control it.
That's fine, but the worst you could do is rip it out.
Yeah, I can rip out your tail.
You can't rip out the tail. You would rip out the hairs of the tail. Sure, it hurt at first, but eh.
That would be a serious amount. Also, it's Whis, dude. He's
Yeah, see, that's what you should be talking about.
he can rewind time 3 minutes. So anytime, as long as if he fails once, he can rewind time. Also, it's basically implied that he has mastered Ultra Instinct or something akin to it because he catches a fly by its wings with either his hands or chopsticks. I can't remember.
I think it was his hand.
All right,
Yeah,
I got a
And-
big point here. I'm gonna get to it when you finish.
I might believe that I'm invisible, but that doesn't mean anything because I don't need whether Whis was invisible or not. He would still be actually invisible because he could move too fast and he can teleport.
But Whis, you're also
He's got the
stepping in
staff.
dog
He
poo.
can also trap all of you in the room, like the room of spirit and time thing that he's got in his staff. And I'm just gonna say this right now. I still have my hand on me. I have Beerus. I could have put Beerus down, and then I just could have said Hakai, and it would have been over. So I did you a favor.
By
Alright.
using someone
gotta-
stronger than Beerus.
I got
Yeah, but
I got a
Hawkeye.
big point here. A big point. All right, everybody's got a
What about
crush
your
on
tiny
leprechauns,
bird?
right?
Yeah.
Everyone's got a crush on leprechauns.
But there's no
now,
leprechauns here.
Now, So here's the thing. I show you, hey, look what I could do. And I plant a bean in the ground and pop comes out a little green man. And then I say, hey, I could just grow leprechauns. And therefore you worship me as the leprechaun god.
They're not leprechauns. though.
Yeah, look.
No, the little green men. They're obviously leprechauns.
You can't fool Whis. Whis is too smart for that shit. You could probably fool the dumb cat.
But you got a crush on leprechauns, so I could give you the second best thing.
Maybe
Nope.
not Vados. You
Nope.
can't trick Vados either.
Yeah, dude, but listen, I've already said that you're out of this fight. I can control your hair, whip you around.
Well,
by
your
a
hair
full
ain't.
motion
No,
sickness.
no. I'm gonna just tell you right now. Your hair control ain't gonna do shit to Nappa. It's everything else.
No,
They
you're
would do
Vados
shit
I'm
to
talking
Nap.
about. I'm talking to Vados because she got a
Oh.
shit ton of hair. Her hair goes down to like halfway down her back or something, or longer,
It's
I
probably
think.
down to her butt.
probably. Ponytail. So you're blowing chunks everywhere. You're out of this, dude. That Z sword is just gonna make it worse because that means there's more weight in the momentum. Because if you're holding that thing, then that's more weight being thrown off to one side. If it's on your back, then your back's gonna be thrown off to one side, which is gonna jiggle you around even more. And then dude, you're gonna be. Oh, I'm gonna make you throw up until you're dehydrated and fucking die.
I have a question. How you gonna kill Gohan?
He's partially immortal.
Yeah, but as far as I can recall, the dude who
I
is
told you
partially
I could-
immortal just can't die.
Partially.
Yeah, but
So-
again, the dude who
You
had
can
partial
also-
immortality
dude,
just
I-
did not take damage.
Dude, I can see. No, he still took damage. He just regenerated from it immediately, and he was fully immortal. So partial immortality would be probably closer to what Zamasu had. Where
Yeah,
his
which is
body-
who I'm talking
merged,
about.
No, merged Zamasu, not Zamasu. Because regular Zamasu was fully immortal. Merged Zamasu was half Goku Black and half Zamasu. So merged Zamasu only had half immortality.
But you
which means-
described it in the beginning of the game, or beginning of this fight, that was more like Zamasu before
I'll be right back.
fusion.
No, I did not.
Well, somebody said that.
Well, they're wrong because it's partial. Because he was fully immortal.
Mm-hmm.
Zamasu became partially immortal when he merged with Goku Black, and that's why. I mean, it's not it's implied. There's the right half of him dies, I believe. Like the right half of him, which is the Goku Black half, is the one that turns into purple goo, which is kind of implied that they killed the Goku Black half of him in terms of physicality. So all of it just became dead.
I don't
the dead
think
cells.
that would be partial immortality then, because that's not immortality in any
He got
shape or
killed
the
by
form.
Trunks, dude.
He was dying like completely. Like,
Anyway,
internally.
also,
Anyways, I know who I'm
immortality-
voting for.
I could seal you in the dimension that's in my staff.
I know who I'm voting for.
Well, it's probably not gonna be me because you hate me.
Wow, you're gonna try to use petty shit like that, saying that I have to either like you and vote for you, or you know what? If you don't vote for me, you hate me too.
All right, so I'm just gonna put. So here's the thing: is how do we? I guess we just put cards in front of whoever. Like, doesn't even matter which one it is. Just take one of your check marks and put it in front of whoever you think's gonna win.
All right, I vote for the adorable cat because it's adorable.
In fairness,
I'm gonna vote for. If I had to pick anyone else to win, it would probably be Nap.
Why would it be Nappa? There's no way I could
Because
beat Vados.
I told you, because Whis can take care of Vados. And with that out of the way, you have your little sticky bombs. And the fucking cat and Gohan aren't going to win.
Totally cat. It's adorable. How could you kill a cat? If you kill a cat, the internet murders you.
Whis has
And
no...
everybody knows DBZ only survives because of the internet.
Whis has no care for mortals like fucking everyone else does. He's like, yeah, like Earth could live or die. I'm here for the food.
Hey, why are we talking when you're voting?
I've already voted.
What? How did
And no
Nappa win?
And no one's voting for me. All right.
Because
The
no
guy
one
who-
likes you.
Oh,
Look,
okay.
all I gotta say, it's gotta be
I
the
got
cat because everybody else is
Hold
a
on.
DBZ character, and
Hey,
we all
Cat,
know
I got a
that
little
if you
secret
kill a
for you.
cat, the internet
gone.
will kill you, and the DBZ can't survive without the internet.
Now, did you learn your lesson?
No.
I threw him into another room.
Oh.
I mean, if
threw
you want-
me?
I mean, I could do it to you.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Welcome back.
Dude. Yep.
Okay. Anyways, that's been super fun.
That was fun. I like it. So, everyone had 2 points anyway. So this was actually a very good tiebreaker.
Boink.
Nice.
Who else had 3?
Everyone, no one else. You had 2. Everyone
Oh
had
yeah,
2.
I didn't win that one. Okay, we all win.
No,
Yay!
you won.
Oh.
You won by
you
1
won
point.
overall.
We
had 2
all
points.
win.
The audience win.
They're only losers.
Okay,
Now-
well that has been Super Fight, a fun little game where you get to
Of
bitch
absurd
about
argument.
characters and abilities.
Now I
Next,
got 50.
yeah.
Let's
I'm hoping.
flip it.
Oh jeez, holy shit! My
Flip the
Vegeta!
table. Quick, flip the
this
table.
power level.
It's. I mean.
It's over 9,000.
9,000.
God.
Oh
The
God!
ring-
What is happening?
Over
Oh, the ring
9,000.
Void.
Wait, I
Void.
flipped it. Nothing's happening.
Do it again. Do it again.
Oh,
Oh, what is
flip.
happening?
Oh,
Whoa!
It has
that's like a
become
second-
immune to the flip. There it goes.
No, it's
The sky fell. The sky is falling.
It's over.
What the heck?
Oh my god. What the fuck?
We're going from the top of the ring to the bottom. Back to the top.
Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And take care.
We'll see
Goodbye.
you all next time.
To the void I go.
Ah.
Ah.
Well, that was fun.